Hey yo, what's going on, Electric? We're gonna be doing Kakuzu for his Dedo. I got Kakuzu. You wanna say anything before we get started?
Nope, let's get this started.
I'm assuming you wanted me to do my scaling first.
If you want to do yours first, go ahead.
I,
Nobody cares.
yo, chill out before I mute you. Let me just copy paste this. I don't need to write it a second time.
Where are you going to be posting your scans? Scans 1 or 2?
One, like usual.
All right.
What are y'all about to debate?
Dedo versus Kakuzu. Here, I sent it to Kakuzu.
Deidara
Okay,
versus Kakuzu?
one
Yeah,
sec.
so Kakuzu relative to Two Tails, Oval, Yagato, version 2 Cloak, version 2
Yo,
Cloak,
Z
Oval,
Kittles, let's
Base.
go debate.
Yo,
Oh, this is
mute, but chill.
okay.
Okay.
So,
Wait, hold on, let me finish,
I,
Kakuzu relative to Two Tails, Oval, V2 Cloak, 2V Cloak, Yagato base relative to base B relative to KCM1 over V2 Akage, V2 Akage relative to MS Sasuke over Heavy Sasuke over Deidara.
yeah. Why does a two tails scale above Yugito V2 cloak?
What?
Why does a two tail scale above Yugito's V2 cloak?
Because it's an upgrade.
What's an upgrade to cloak?
It's a power, like, you know how like the stages, you have base and then you have V1, V2, and then you have full total
Yeah.
beast
So
mode.
why would the two
It's a
tails scale
buff
above Yugito's V2 cloak?
because it's another buff.
What?
I don't understand your question here.
Why does okay? So Kakuzu relative to two tails, right?
Yes,
Okay, so then why does a two tails scale above Yugito's version 2 cloak?
because it's a bigger boost. It's the next upgrade. It's the next evolution. It's the next thing.
Okay, so I'll explain this. So a cloak, right, is an amp to stats, right? You're fine with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so in this case, version 2 cloak would be a Yugito plus an amp to stats. So why is the two tail like above Yugito plus like an amped Yugito? Like it stated that like Jinchuriki are stronger than like the tail beast counterparts. But you could show me like why. Like in order for if it's like tail beast transformation like Yugito above like Yugito V2, that's fine. But
That's
this
what I
is
mean. Like it's a
two tail.
Jinchuriki.
Yeah, but huh?
That's what I mean. It's the next evolution. Like she's the Jinchuriki of it. It's like the
Yeah. But my point is that the Jinchuriki are stated stronger than the tail beast.
together. You mean?
Okay, so I'll explain this again. So the cloak is an amp. So an amp. Okay, so let's just for example. I'm not saying it is. For example, let's say the cloak is a 10 times amp, right? That
Sure.
would mean that Yugito's base stats plus the cloak would mean that Yugito's stats would be multiplied by 10. In order for
Yo,
scale of
my the
Mute
fuck
Mikey.
dragged me here, bro. Don't ever do that shit ever again, you stupid bitch.
okay,
I
in order for the two scales to scale above Yugito version 2 cloak, it would have to scale above Yugito plus the 10 times multiplier. So it's like this is hard to explain, but pretty
Okay, but
much.
like, okay, I get your point, bro. You're aware of like the Jinchuriki transformation, like the full-on tail beast is like, I guess in a
So
continuation, like the ultimate form, like the most
wait,
powerful
are you
form.
saying this is when you say tails like Yugito version like? Can you just show me like which two tails? Because is this like which one's the two tails anyways?
The cat, you know, the one that Kakuzu fights.
Madatabi, right? That's the
Yeah.
one. Oh, when does he fight that? Yep.
Like way before he fights Shikamaru, like Hidan.
Yo, nut.
Yeah.
Why would he be like? So you're saying he's? Do you know what champ for that fight is? Yeah, I'm pretty confused now.
Maybe 260s, maybe around now. 270.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
anyways.
pretty sure y'all just have stuff like confused because when what's it called? When the air tiger is referring to Two Tails, he's referring to Yugito in her Two Tail form, not
Okay.
Two Tails itself.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, so I thought it was just the two tails by itself. Okay,
Oh, okay. My bad.
yeah,
Okay.
that's where I have my problems.
Okay. So
Anyways, can you
here,
show me why Kakuzu is relative to like the Bijou like transform two tails?
you aware that like Hidan and Kakuzu take down the Two Tails?
Um,
You're aware
I
of that, right?
yeah, but I don't remember like I'm pretty sure like
So you acknowledge
he
it.
don't hangs in the pack from it. I remember some like statements from that or whatever.
Uh, let me see if
That's
it's
when
the.
they like pin her against the wall, right?
But right before that, you see Kakuzu taking a shot from it,
Can you like show
and
me
then it's
that?
also implied that he takes like he does majority of the work. So I may just go find you that scan for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a 5-minute scan timer?
Uh, what do you think, Electric? I'm gonna let you answer that. I could kill this.
If you're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
Alright, 1 second. It should be.
I'll get the timer then.
There it is.
5 minutes starts now.
Let me screenshot this real quick.
You said it's around 260, right?
I think so, bro. I wouldn't take my word on that if I'm being honest with you. Here you go. This is like him fighting. So, what's it called? Think about it. Two Tails or whatever. So I just say this is relative based off this.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Okay, so you don't have a problem with that?
Hmm. Can you show me like why? Is this the two tails by itself? Because I don't see
This is like
Yukito
the.
at all here.
What do you mean? Like Yugito transforms into the Two Tails? You know, like this entire scene is them finding the Jiwiki, right? And then he finds Yukito, him and Hidan, and then Yukito's just like, I've trapped you here. She goes in her legs, and she turns into this tailed beast. And then they fight the tailed beast, and then it's a cut off scene, and then next thing you know, you just see like Yukito all hanged up and dead. Do you need me to go find Yukito like right before this scene?
No. I'm trying to think.
Or
So
did you
why
just generally
would?
just don't forget? Did you just generally just forget about the scene?
Yeah, I haven't like.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, we can move on.
Okay, so ultimate is obviously above base and cloak. Do you have a problem with Yugito being relative to base B?
Yeah, I know the feat you're gonna use. I'm trying to think
Uh,
if this.
so you don't have a problem with it? Or you do have a problem with it?
You can use the feat when like they're trying to run from away from them and Yukito like tag them. Is that what I'm
What do you mean by
thinking?
run away? What are you talking about?
Like when he was controlled by Obito. Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
So
So Ito
what
Tensei
I would
Yugito.
okay. So what I'm gonna argue right now is Edo Yugito is stronger than like her alive counterpart.
Why?
The Edo in this case would be an amp because
Why?
she gets like a Renegon and pretty much like Yugito if like this I think like it's also like shown because like Yugito version 2 should also scale above Kakuzu.
Uh, okay, so basically your argument here is she got an amp in Ito Tensei
Mm-hmm.
with the
But she
Sharingan
has a
Renegon.
Renegon.
Okay, I disagree. Based on the simple factor of this, like, you all will like Ito Maruo gets like a huge gigantic amp, like Mans gets Renegon, Sage Mode, and all these different upgrades, and then even Hashirama later on in the war is just like he's getting to his full strength, meaning that even with these so-called amps, so Sage
He
Mode, for
only gets
example,
stage mode after becomes alive.
he has Sage Mode at the very beginning. We know this based off the factor of this like Onoki shoots him with particle style, and then you see like his Hashirama's face, and then he has like Sage Mode.
Yeah, he just absorbed Pashurama. He didn't have stage mode on then. This is like supported because when you absorb Pashurama's Sage Mode chakra, you see like the little eyes go around it. It is like the Hashirama's face eyes, I believe it is. Like, he just has access to what style he only like he doesn't activate like Sage One, I believe,
I believe he
until he
does.
absorbs.
Either or, he still has like the Renegon, and it's like legit stated he also got an amp from Kabuto. And then later on, my main argument here still stands. You have like Hashirama stating like he's getting his old strength or whatever. So like even with these amps, he still doesn't scale to his alive self. This would be the same thing for Yugito. That means it would be even if Yugito has these amps, there's no way to say that these amps make her scale to her base self. If if Madara, the one that got majority amped, still didn't scale to his regular self, alive self.
Okay, I see.
Okay,
Okay,
so do
so
you
we'll
have a
move
problem?
on to
Okay.
the. Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with that. Why is base B relative to KCM1?
For the entire world are shown to be relative.
Like, can you show me that? Because from
Um,
what I remember, V2B was like KCM1 was like keeping up with V2B, like not really. Anyways, can you show me like
okay.
base B like relative to KCM1?
What's one fee I can use? Okay. 1 second. Let's gotta go find B now. B. Where is you at? Whatever. Let me just switch it up here. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here's one way feet heal.
Like here, I got a scan too. You could clearly see like Naruto keeping up with
Here.
KCM1 Naruto like keeping up with V2B. They're like running side by side. Yeah, why would this feed put B
Yeah,
above?
I would just say this is a stronger Naruto. And I'm using specifically this
Huh?
KCM1. You all aware like throughout the war he gets stronger, right?
Sure.
Okay, so this is the KCM1 I'm referring to, the one at the very beginning.
Yeah. So why would B scale to his KCM1 off like intercepting his attack?
Okay, as you can see here, KCM1 Naruto puts his arms up, he's able to react, yet base B goes in front, meaning that he's also able to react in the same manner, meaning they're able to both react to the same thing, except one's in base, and he's in KCM1 to react, meaning they were able to do the exact same feat, except in those forms, which proves they would be relative, or on par with each other, either or.
Yeah, but I think like this is contradicted because base A was slapping around base B. Like he was making him cough up blood, just A and base. Like literally, A goes out of his V1 cloak and like makes B like cough up blood by like a single slap. I'm thinking like if he went into his V1 cloak, he would have like killed him or some shit. Like it's like
I
shown.
honestly forget what you're talking about. Can you just show me that, please?
Okay, 1 second. Let me grab it. Like here, like B goes for the lariat, and then A goes out of V1 and punches him in the back. Like he doesn't, he
Shit.
feels the need to take off his cloak in order to punch B because like I don't know, maybe he's already killed him.
Only thing I'm seeing here is him in base on top, and then he's in one. He gets low key. I don't know if he dodges it right here. I don't really can't really tell how the scan is, but this looks like B already passed him, and he kind of just did a cheap shot to his back. That's it I'm seeing here. Doesn't seem like he scares above
No,
base.
no, this is A tanking B's lariat, and then he's like, "You think your lariat will beat me?" And then he like walks past his lariat, goes out of V1, and like punches him in the back. And like this is
Yes,
also
this
showing
is
like
yeah.
he's able to
He goes right by him and just hits him in the back.
in
This just seems like
in
a cheap
base
shot.
he's
It doesn't
able.
show him anything. He just
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
behind him and
but
just hits him in the back. That's a cheap shot. How does that make him like skill above him in base? So
yeah,
relatively
but if you
base.
see the second scan I sent in base, he just cash it like blitzes B and stuff,
Let
flaps
me
him
see
away.
this.
Like he's in base, flaps him away, and then goes into V2.
Do you know what chapter this is? Cause I'm pretty sure in this scene he's like talking to him, like dead ass.
Let me see.
When he like slaps him.
Yeah, I think this is. Let me try
It's like 560s, I think. I might be wrong though. Hold up. That's like
This is 548. Here's the
548.
start.
48, you said?
Yeah, 48. Here's
Mm,
the start of like the conference. So it should be like a bit past that.
Nah, 548 is Naruto vs Itachi.
Oh shit, did I get the wrong thing? Oh, okay, sorry, 541. My bad. Alright, no.
531? Okay.
41. 41.
41. Alright, let me just click on this chapter real quick.
Yeah, I see, I got it here. He punches Naruto back.
Yeah, one second, one second.
Uh, it
I'm reading
goes.
it myself here, just so I can get that one in context.
Mhm.
Alright, 541. He's chatting to him. Okay, 542 is the flashback. Uh,
What is the debate?
What's the debate again? Deidara versus
yeah,
Kakuzu, sorry.
hold on. Let me get you the scan here. And then I'm gonna keep on looking through the chapters. This is chapter 543. The thing I'm about to send you a screenshot of.
Chapter 544 is the scan I sent.
I know, I'm gonna keep on going through it. I'm just gonna screenshot this now. Because I'm pretty sure when you showed me this, he goes up to talk to him. That's why I asked for the chapter. I'm just gonna send this now, and then I'm gonna look at the next chapter.
Yeah, they're talking in this scene, and then BA like blitzes him.
Hold up.
Like the whole thing about Blitz is they weren't able to react, so he wasn't able to react to his attack. Yeah, yeah. He was.
Yeah,
I just read about
the thing you
Blitz.
just sent, yeah, he's off guard.
No, I think
The scan before
yeah,
that, he's legit just talking to him like a regular person. Like a regular
yeah,
person, and then he just hits him after. He's just off guard. Which is further backed up because the scan before this, the scan I just sent you, he bodies him in base. So the scan heal,
okay.
the
Let me
scan that
see
you just sent
this.
heal, he's off guard.
Yeah, this is like a mentally ampy
Why is he mentally amped?
because he gets like a whole
Bees lit.
flashback. He's like, bro, he's talking about how you underestimated me, and he got a flashback about his brother, and then he charges like with everything you.
I don't see why he's mentally amped,
Yeah.
because like Bee's character is legit being explained that he's never angered, he's never or whatever. That's explained at the very beginning when he just meets Naruto and that one guy Naruto's talking to. He explains to be trained by B, you need to understand how he is and stuff. So it's not even a part of his character. So I don't think he's being
Yeah,
trained
I
by
would
him.
just say this is also like it's shown that he's mental imp because he literally tries to hit him with the lariat before. The same B tries to hit him with the lariat, and this V1 casually tanks his lariat, and he's like midair as well. So
I mean
he like
V1
tanks as well.
casually. This is the lariat. This is the lariat. He lariats him. I just sent you the scan. Chapter 543. He goes
Here,
in
I'll show
V1.
you.
He's in base and he bodies him. He sends him across.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm saying this is a mentally amped Naruto. Sorry, B. Because when B does a lariat again, A was able to react. Like B lariats him
And
3 times
what chapter
without
is
a
this
budge.
one? This one's the following
This is
chapter?
no, this is 543. B
Okay.
lariats A
Okay, so
three
this is
times
before. This
during
is before then.
yeah. B lariats A 3 times in base, and A casually tanks moved him, and the third one hits like after he gets a flashback. So I just say like
One
the only
second.
reason the third
One
one was
second.
able to knock him
I'm
back is
looking at the
because
chapter. Give me 1 second.
it's like a flashback. And this is like also supported because we know like in order to use your lariat you'd have to use your maximum power. So you just use your maximum power in this thing, and Raikage would be able to tank
He's
it.
not in
And
V1 or
then
V2 or base, so we know he's not max. So that point right there was just debunked.
what?
He's not even in V1 or V2, so he's not even using his full power.
I'm saying you have to use your like full physical power. It's stated.
Yes, but it's contradicted in this
You
scene
could you
because
could
he's not in V1 or
no.
V2, so he's
I'm
not using
saying
his full
okay.
power.
Listen, just because he's not in a higher form doesn't mean he's not using his full power in his current form.
So you're saying that he's using full power in base,
Yeah. I said you need to use like your full power and shit.
but
And then
specifically in
after
base,
it's
yeah,
also
not to his
shown that
full
like when
capability.
it's also shown when he does a double lariat, he goes into like V1 to in order to match A. So like he feels the need to go into a higher form in order to match A's lariat. So I just say like A should be like much like way stronger than space, and you just got a mental amp off of like the proof I provided.
1 second. Let me go through all of this.
hmm And then even like he tanks that one where he just sent to scan, and then B goes in for a second lariat, and then A is literally just standing there, and he just like tanks it again,
You said
and then
three
B gets the
lariats.
whole.
Where do you see 3 lariats? Oh,
Yeah,
this
so he got
blind.
the
Cause the
one.
fourth lariat heal, he's in the air, right? Which
So he got
is
the one lariat I sent, the lariat you did where I said it's mentally amped, and then the third lariat here, where he tanks again. I think it
the
is.
third lariat. I don't. What is the fourth lariat? 'Cause the fourth lariat here I see is him in the air.
Listen, so you got this one in the air, right, where he hits them in the air, and then the scan I just posted is the second lariat, where he tanks it again.
Right. He doesn't tank that, dude. Literally, okay, see the
He
scan you
doesn't.
just sent? Look at the scan. That's legit the next panel. He stands there. He acts like a tough guy, and then gets sent flying.
No, that's not okay.
No. Look at
It's
the rescan. Look
chapter
at the scan. Look at the scan.
chapter 543, page 10.
543.
Look,
He goes for the lariat.
543.
The
He
scan that
get
you
and then
just sent, and then
this
he.
is the scan. Listen. I'll show you. This is the scan immediately after. Then B gets a full flashback, and then immediately after that, after the flashback ends, see that they're again separated. So A or B must have backed up because they charge another lariat at each other, and we know like they're right next to each other. And then either one of them jumped back or something, and then they attacked with a whole nother lariat. Okay, it's not like the same lariat, man. He goes in for another lariat, and they're at a distance, so it's not the same thing. So yeah.
Up here, let me just see it.
It's a whole different lariat, man.
And I'm going through the flashbacks. The flashbacks are annoying. Hmm. Do you mind if I get the anime clip for this?
Oh, I prefer the manga.
Yeah, but
Like,
okay.
do
So
you want me to screen
okay,
share? Here.
yeah. Hold up. So the first one here, right there in the L or
Here,
whatever, and I'm
I'll
pretty sure
screen
he
share
legit
because
this. Dude, I understand. Dude, I'm literally looking at the chat though. I'm on my laptop. I'm looking at the chat here.
yeah,
The
so do
second
you want
time
me to
they hit,
explain why it's 3 hits?
it looks like they backed up.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, did it even like actually hit you? From the
Here,
channel.
I'll
That's,
show it. Let me just share my screen to make it simpler. How do we?
I'm literally looking at the channel, but that's why I'm
You
just
guys see
gonna.
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the anime clip. This is in case you.
Yeah. Do you guys see it? Airtiger, you see this?
You can see it.
Airtiger, you watching?
Dude, I can look at the screen here. But the second time, I don't think it
Okay.
hits.
So look,
That's why I'm
literally
getting
look.
the
So
anime
this is
clip.
this. It's charging, right? And then you could see it hit A right here on this bottom left.
He
And then
legit
next
backs up, so
panel,
it doesn't look like it hit him at all. They both back up.
they go and punch with their free hand. They punch your fists together. They're like
2v2 height.
less than a meter apart here. They like hit each other. And then after this whole flashback, you see them charging at a distance from each other. So one of them must have backed up. Literally,
If
like you
one of
could like
them
literally see
backed up
him.
and
B
didn't hit
jumps
each other,
back
that's why
right
I'm
here,
getting the anime clip, because it doesn't look like they hit
right
each other.
here. They B lariats A, and then he jumps back right here. I have it right here and showing.
Doesn't look like it hits him.
I don't see what you're confused about.
That's
Like
why I'm
he
just getting
tanks
the
the
anime
hit
clip,
right
bro.
here.
Let me
It's
just get the
really
anime
hitting
clip.
A.
The anime clip has better context, bro.
See the hit.
Because from what I'm saying, it doesn't seem like it hits,
Thanks,
because in
thanks.
that following scene,
Bro,
they
I
just
don't
back
want to
up.
get the anime.
Why not?
Bro.
I'm already looking at the episode. It's 283 here. Right,
Yo,
so
okay. I'm just gonna say that the anime is like, if it shows something
right, I just want to see it here. They're about to collide.
different in the manga, shit. Because it's literally, I just showed you, it hit A, and then B must have like not got enough power, or just like standing there, so B just jumped back because he couldn't damage A. And then he goes through his whole flashbacks, and then he gets like he does like a war cry and shit, and then charges him. Like literally, I don't know what the anime shows you, but if the anime does show you,
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see here, because it shows that basically the only reason why he's even able to stand is because he goes for a second hit, which is shown in the next panel. He goes for a
he doesn't
punch.
go for a second hit.
Look at the second what's it called, second lariat. He goes
Yeah,
for
they
a punch and
punch.
he's literally getting pushed over, and then he goes for a punch to stand his ground. And then
All right,
the
well, you
third time
guys
when they actually
seem to
go
be
for it, he
going.
gets bodied.
You guys seem to be going a little bit back and forth. So can I
Yeah,
get some conclusions on this point?
sure.
Yeah, okay. You
All
want to
right,
conclude
Air
for us? You
Tigers.
want me to
What
conclude
point
for
are
us?
we even talking about now, anyways?
The double lariat and B being relative to KCM1 Naruto. Can I get conclusions from Air Tiger first?
Sure.
Okay. 1 second. Bro, I want this close thing. There you go. Hold up here. Let me just scroll up. Hold up.
Well, if you're gonna take a bit, I could start first.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, go ahead, Electric.
So I believe I showed why B would be mental amped when he knocks back A, and I've shown like two situations where B uses his max power. The Illyria cost max power was A. Oh, sorry, which Air Tiger never really refuted. So B would be having to use max power into 2 layers as shown, and A casually like tanks them, and then immediately after like he gets the whole flashback thing, and I think I've shown like why this would mean he would have a mental amp in this scene. But I
Alright, so
think
whenever you're ready.
Can I go?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, so basically we were going over in this we were going over what base B over with Kage. I basically brought up the point. Well, we were trying to like explain. I was trying to explain that base B is related to the KCM1 based on the simple fact that they are having the same feat, which is what I sent the full scan for. He's trying to debunk this with the KCM1 shown to be relative to V2. I just said he got stronger over time. He didn't refute it. The second point here we brought up, he brought up the simple factor of like what's called like Kage being able to tank it here when I legit stated that he goes right by him and then he just kind of just like hits him with a cheap shot. You didn't refute that. He's second off. He tried to debunk it again by showing me a scan of him hitting off B. I showed the context and proved that he was off guard, which you didn't refute because he went up to talk to him after he bodies him. And then I showed the scan of him bodying him. He tried to refute this again by saying he was in a mental amp state. I refuted this once again because I brought up the fact that's not in B's character. We know this based on the simple factor of him when Naruto meets B for the first time. He meets that one guy, and that one guy explains about like his past or whatever, which I did bring up. He didn't refute that, so I think I believe off that I won the point about the mental amp. And after that, to debunk the second part, I brought up the fact that he had to punch him just to like match him and not move. And I brought up the factor that he was moving, so he was getting overpowered, so he had to punch him. And then once again, just the next scan of him getting bodied, showing that he definitely does scale above. So I think I honestly questioned every single point and dominated.
Alright. Any more points that you guys need to bring up for the debate?
Well, we can get into
Yeah.
That you need to debunk?
That's just one point.
Yeah,
about
this is
it.
one point. We're just going over this one point right now.
Yeah, obviously, I know. I'm just saying, like, any other, like, refutes for anything in the scale. I'll send the scale
He
again.
concluded, I concluded, so now it's your time to judge.
Yeah,
Alright.
just for this point. This isn't for the whole scaling.
For this
Just
point,
for this.
for this point, I think airtiger won because he basing off of his conclusion, he did address all the points. Electric athlete, your points did make sense, but airtiger seems to refute them and continue to go on to refute a couple more. So I personally think airtiger won this point, and you guys can move on.
Yeah, study air tiger.
Yo, shut up. Alright, so base B related to KCM1. Do you have a problem with me saying KCM1 over V2 at Kage?
Wait, can you repost your scaling? Oh, okay.
What's it called? Darwin did it for me.
Sorry, what did you say?
Do you have a problem with me
KCM1.
saying that KCM1 over V2 at Kage?
Yeah, so I would just say like this is again mental and hard.
I believe that's I don't believe so. Just based off the simple context of like the story, it's practically explained that he really isn't really trying.
It's literally stated that they're equal in V1, and then Naruto goes over this whole speech, and then suddenly is strong, faster than this fastest form of A. It's clearly you got mental.
Yeah, so I'm just to refute that once again. When he states that, that's when he just meets him, and then later on, he continues to talk about how he gets more serious. So I think
No. When
hold on. Let
it's
me finish
stated.
my point. Let me finish my point. I let you speak. Let me speak. All right. So basically, my refute to your rebuttal or whatever. Basically, I'm just gonna claim that he just gets serious over time, because that's basically the context of the entire scene. He wasn't going all out from the beginning, which is something that Shinobi's all known to do. It's kind of like Kakashi. He isn't gonna go Mecha Sharingan right off the bat. He goes with his base and then he goes to Sharingan, right? You know what I'm saying? And then plus also to follow this, I think it still follows the story narrative of him like being able to surpass a Kage in this sense, because that is the point of his entire character. You can go now.
Yeah, so I'm not the scan I was gonna say is not at the beginning of the fight. It's literally the scan that where they're stated equal is literally like a couple panels before Naruto like gets a mental lamp and
It's
outspeeds
at
the
the very
Raikage.
beginning of the context. That's like 3 or 4 chapters before.
No, it's you could read the chapter. Tsunade says they're able to match speeds, and this is literally right before Naruto like outruns the Raikage. So you could read the chapter. This is literally like the same chapter, like a couple panels behind. Like I've literally read this thing.
What is this? Chapter 544, I want to think.
Let me just
Is
check myself.
um,
This is when is this? Like I remember this is like right after. When is this? Oh, was it a while ago? Really? 1 second. When is this after 10? Oh, this might actually be it to begin. Let's see if it. Anyways,
what chapter is
so
this?
yeah, I actually might think it that's the beginning. You're probably right. Never
Okay.
mind.
Yeah, and throughout this entire sequence,
Yeah,
he gets more serious, and now he's like, okay, practically it's now or never, you know what I'm saying? So I believe this is
yeah.
just
So
following the story narrative too, that he kind of surpasses the fourth Raikage, a feat that his father performed, which we all know his father was Hokage, which is, legit the point of the entire story. So I believe like this follows the story narrative, and I believe this is him just getting serious. I don't think he had some sort of resolve amp. I think this is him truly serious just from his facial expressions.
yeah, so we see like Naruto a bit later. He attempts to blitz past the Raikage, and while version 1A is off guard, he's still able to react and punch back Naruto. That's able to like try attempting to blitz past him. Like I don't see why Naruto would be slower. Like he's literally here. I'll show you the scene before I say that. Like in this scene, like A is like not even paying attention. He's mid conversation with B, and then Naruto tries to blitz past him. He's like, "This is my chance," because they're like off guard and shit. And then he's still able to react and punch back Naruto. So I don't see like why like Naruto would be like slowing his own speed down when literally lives depend on him getting to war. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically to just refute this, like I said before, I don't believe he was going truly all out because from the very beginning of the contest, we can see that he doesn't want to necessarily attack the Ikage. He doesn't want to attack Lady Sanada. He's just trying to get by. And as we know, it's kind of a long way. As we know, he sensed all of that at the beginning when he goes into Sage mode. So I feel like he's trying to conserve energy here. So once again, I'm just gonna fall back on he wasn't completely serious, which follows like the story narrative at the end when he starts talking about his parents and stuff. He gets serious and then he goes right by, which also follows
Can
the
you
story
like show
narrative.
me why it would be the story narrative? Like why would
I already
can you like
explained it
show
to
me like
you.
Kishimoto intended for him to be faster and
I
pace?
already explained
Yo,
it
is
to
there a
you.
debate going on right now?
Damn, but yes. Why you so loud? God.
I was just asking, bro.
So back to what I was saying, right? Yeah. So what I was talking about the story narrative. I wrote out the story narrative based off the simple fact of how like his father was able to become the Hokage here, and this is something that a Hokage would need to do. This is a Kage level feat in a circumstance, right? So I believe this just solves the story narrative because this is one of the few things he needed to do to save everyone and eventually become Hokage. And we can just conclude in this point. 'Cause I think you're just gonna go back on what you're saying if you want.
Yeah, I don't want to conclude yet. Uh, yeah. So you're saying it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go what I said again because I don't think you really went over it. So again, Naruto. The whole point of Naruto trying to run to the war is because he could sense that lives are literally at like dying. People are literally dying left and right, and he wants to save the people. So I don't think he would like purposely slow himself down, especially when literal lives are at risk here. And there'd be no like I think the whole story narrative thing just doesn't really make sense because if he's trying to like surpass like in order to become Okage, running past like A would also like be a feat there. I don't see like
We can
why this
conclude this
whole
point if you want.
Alright, if y'all want to say your
Electric can go
conclusions.
first.
Alright.
sure. Okay, so I think I showed why Naruto wouldn't be holding back here, and I've also showed like why Naruto. Anyways, sorry. So I pretty much showed why Naruto wouldn't be holding back here and why he would be trying to blitz past A, and then I've also shown like A able to react to him while he's off guard, which he never like Air Tiger never really refuted. So I think this would just show like A while off guard able to react and punch back Naruto like going full speed. And I think that enough is reason to believe Naruto had a mental imp when he like blitz past a much faster A.
Okay, is that it? Is that all, or can I go now?
Yeah, you could go.
Alright, so basically, I believe I won this point because he claimed it was a resolve amp. I just claimed that he got serious. He tried to debunk this by saying that the Kage was able to like blitz him when he's not when necessarily focused on him. I brought up the point of him being able to resolve his power, as we know. I also brought up the simple factor of he would need to run to the wall. He would need to go to the wall, so he would need to resolve power. And then I brought up the point later on how he talks about his parents, and because of that he gets more serious, and he's like it would also follow the story narrative based on the simple fact that this is something a Kage would need to do, and as we know he wants to become a Hokage. It's legit the entire point of the damn story. So I believe when it comes down to me saying that he is above KC V2 Kage, I did attack every single point, and I think I just automatically just dominated because I just attacked every point with a valid reason. You can judge it, Darwin.
Alright, let me think about this for a second. Because you both made good points.
Do you want me to repeat my argument?
Nah, I'm good. Let me just.
Hey, yo, Darren, since I'm clearly the smartest person you know, can I say my opinion?
No.
Okay, fair.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go with Air Tiger for this one. To me, it logically made sense with his arguments, and I think he kind of did like address your points, Electric. It also like it was a lot easier to like understand why with his claims than yours. Um, so I would honestly give this point to Air Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to move on.
Yes. Do you have a
Okay,
problem
so
with
yes,
V2 Kage being relative to MS Sasuke?
that's not my problem. What I have a problem is V2 got a unquantifiable nerf after he fought Sasuke.
What are you talking about?
He lost an arm.
What? I'm
After he
sorry.
fought Sasuke, A
Yes.
cut off his arm.
Oh,
Do you want me to show you why cutting off an arm is like a nerf?
I want you to explain to me why that's specifically a no for Kage, because he hasn't
Yeah.
been shown to actually affect him in any sort of way. Because he's still shown to have higher feats than like everybody else, majority of the series. So like, I don't know why he gets weakened, and
Okay.
it's never necessarily stated.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get the scan, man. Can you stop, like, shocking me here? Let me just get the
Sorry,
scan before you give me more stuff to do.
I apologize. Because
See, I kind of want to talk through this whole thing, but I feel like that needs to be like
Because if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure like his arm gets cut off, and then like what's his name, Dory says something, and he's just like whatever. Like I'm pretty sure he didn't even
Yeah, because
care.
he's, like, bloodlusted. But anyways, it's stated that the physical and mental energies from your body cells are, like, so, sorry. This
Wait,
literally shows that,
what is
uh,
this?
pretty much chakra deprives from body cells. And if he loses an arm, that's a good portion of his cells he lost. So I mean, he'd lose a good portion of his chakra as well.
Like where was this from? Where it's like
It's right at the top, first data book juicy files.
it doesn't look like it's from the data book.
You could go and check if it's on because I'm pretty sure it is.
Do you need me to send you what a data book scan looks like?
I know that it's like
Why
a
should I believe
picture and
this is from the
shit.
data book? Why should I believe this is from the data book? You know what I mean?
Okay,
The
so
only thing I'm
if
seeing
you,
here
I know,
is
I know
page
you
with a
have,
bunch of.
I know you have the data book online. You could go here and check for yourself because I'm pretty sure this is a data book. Yeah.
When did I ever stay doing this debate? I had the data books.
I know you do. Don't act like you don't.
What you didn't answer my question.
Yo, just because
If
you're
you're
not in
asking
this
the
debate.
source, it's not controversy.
No,
The
I'm saying
source
like
of that
what?
skin is not controversy.
Okay, so Naruto University. Why like that doesn't specifically for electric. I
You want
haven't
me
I
to
ever seen
send
the
the
data books.
scan of the data books for you, just so you could get the data books?
Yeah.
Here, I'll literally here. I'm gonna actually pull up the data for myself. Let me pull up, right
What the hell?
here.
Who the fuck posted that Sasuke photo? Oh my god, that's mad funny.
Okay, first set of Jutsu files. Yes, here, I'll post this for you. Grab it.
What the?
Well, what is this?
What the hell is this?
There, I DM'd it too.
Okay. You know what? Let me just check on my phone.
So you do have it.
No, I said check my phone. I'm talking about your message.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I got it.
Okay, I might just be tripping here, but like, where does it say anywhere on this page that what you sent down there?
I don't want to find it for
Is it
myself.
like in the second paragraph or something? Like, I might just be blind. Not the techniques of sound. Sealing techniques transmitted by. Because it just seems the scan you sent me just says ninja techniques.
Huh? Did I send you the wrong scan? What scan did I send you? Sorry.
It's on the front. It says ninja techniques. Oh shit, my bad. You wanted me to click on the fucking link. My bad.
Dude, can anybody tell you to send no scan? I did not know you was in this call this whole time. Good eye. Airtiger, you recording?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. I'll talk to Taken after this.
You what?
I'm trying to get this from the source.
I don't want to disrespect him in the middle of like you recording, so I'll just talk to him after.
Alright, thanks. So like, you
Yeah,
still
right here.
haven't
I got
answered
it.
my question. You just sent me this a
It's
bunch of pages.
literally
So like, how is that the data
yeah.
book? Like, you
Right.
still haven't answered my
I
question.
sent. Okay, so click on the link I said, and then click first data book Jutsu files.
What's that about Jitsu files? Alright.
And literally the first thing it shows is the first paragraph. Accumulating chakra and forming hand seals activated a jutsu, and then read it, and it says exactly what I said. Now you're fine with it. You have a problem with it now? Fine with it being from like the data book and shit.
So basically, your argument here is that he just gets weak. Like he's weaker.
Hmm. Yeah. You got an unquantifiable nerf. You're fine with that?
Nah, I think he's like stronger.
Why?
Less weight, moves faster.
Okay, but less chakra. And you know chakra affects stats.
How does he have less chakra again?
Huh?
How does he have less chakra again?
So I'll read out the scan again. The physical and mental energies from 130 million body cells. That is chakra. So it literally says that the energies and physical and mental energies from the body cells is chakra. So if you cut off, like, let's say 30 million body cells off the 130, you'll have much less chakra to pull from in order to buff your stats and in order to use jutsu and shit.
Alright.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you concede
You
point
concede
I'm not
to
or
that
conceding
point.
squad. We can move on.
move on what? Like what do you mean move on?
Like move on to your scaling.
So you concede your scaling?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'll move on to my scaling. So let me just think of some scaling real quick.
Bruh.
Yeah. I wasn't even sure you're gonna take me, but anyway. Deidara, let's see who's Deidara's scale above. Two.
That weakened point is annoying.
Biggest dub I've ever
I
seen
was
Electric taking anything.
hmm?
I'm honestly happy for you, bro. This is the biggest W I've ever seen you taking anything.
Yeah. I don't think you ever seen me, period.
Nah, I have.
Yeah. You like my online stalker or something?
Yeah, bro. I seen you on YouTube.
Oh
What, my
shit,
white
yeah.
tee?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, yeah.
I binged all of Air Tiger's videos, not gonna lie.
That means a lot, homie.
Dude, that topic was like I just took it like because that's one of the topics
Yeah,
that
you
was
can
debate.
just end on my channel.
Anyways,
Bro, he didn't debate me.
let me actually think of some scaling before I start like getting off
Okay,
topic.
would you agree to like 5 minutes? Because I ain't trying to wait like 10, 15 minutes, G.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's
Don't
coming
worry,
to
5 minutes
bro.
is
48.
fine.
If you don't have anything by like 53, we can just draw a tie.
Yeah,
He
sure.
is
I'm
obviously
starting
he's
the timer. Hey,
obviously
hey,
over like
Okay,
unsuppressed.
whoa,
hey, chill.
everyone's
Everybody
talking.
shut up. Alright? Mute.
Yeah, so main point, it's 48 right now. By like 53, we don't got nothing. We can just like draw a tie.
I got a timer going here, Tiger. It's fine.
Oh, it's Kakuzu. Oh my god. Okay, we're debating. Okay, so I just have to. Okay, I got it.
Damn.
Okay,
I wanted something, you know what I'm saying? I wanted something.
so this is one of my scales. If you debunk this, then I got another scale. So, what's it?
Jesus Christ. You guys don't understand not to type in scans. Jesus. Try to make it look somewhat professional.
Okay,
What the hell?
so this is like my speed scaling.
Deidara relative to MS Kakashi. Why is Deidara over MS Kakashi if he got bodied and he legit
Yeah,
feared him?
I believe he like reacts to Kakashi like when they're like in
He
their
doesn't
encounter.
react. That's why he gets tagged. He couldn't react. That's
No.
why he gets tagged. He reacts to
Okay,
Naruto before it.
okay.
I just read that chapter
The
today, ironically.
the Kamui, Deidara wasn't even like he couldn't even see the little black hole or anything. He didn't even know the Kamui existed. How did he expect him to even do anything? What? Why would Deidara be on guard about a jutsu he doesn't know existed? And
Because he's on guard because he knows attacking him. He knows he's being chased
he
down.
doesn't. Do
He
not attack
legit.
him.
He's sorry. I shouldn't have said attacked. I said he's on guard because he knows he has a chance of being attacked. Like he
Okay, but they weren't
legit.
attacked. All Kakashi did, open his right eye,
Why? Can I
look
finish
at
my
Deidara,
sentence? Can I
and his
finish my
arm.
sentence?
Poof,
No. You
poof,
asked me why the
gone.
proof on guard, so let me answer your question, G.
Okay. Why would he be on
Okay,
guard
he's
against
on.
specifically
Okay, but
Kamui?
let me finish. Okay, he's on guard because he knows he's being chased. Legit, throughout that entire scene, he keeps on looking behind him, showing that he's still on guard, and he's aware of their presence. That's why he's on guard.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna say this again. Calmly is opening your eye, looking at the opponent, and activating a jutsu. It's not a physical object, it's nothing. Deidara couldn't dodge it. All he could do is take it. He didn't even know Kamui existed to this point anyways.
Okay, so you're admitting he gets tagged when he's on
Yeah, I'm
guard.
fine with him getting tagged, but
Okay,
what
so
I'm
you still
saying
haven't proved
is
why he's above MS Kakashi.
okay. You said you read a chapter today. Do you know what chapter was?
Should be like 290s, I want to say. I want to say 290s.
You overshot by like 50 chapters.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
It's around like the 260s.
no.
It's not even 50
Yes, it is because
chapters.
it's during the Sakura and Chio fight.
It's after that.
Yeah, but it's around that same time. Sakura and Chio and Sasuke in at 275. It can't be all the way at 290.
Yeah, 270s. Oh no.
Okay. 270 is like Bevis, Chio and Sakura. Versus Deidara. Alright, okay, so he gets Kamui at 276. Like you could even see, like, Deidara looks back at Kakashi, he's like, what is this? Like, he's confused at what's happening. You just see, like, a black dot on him. Like, he doesn't even know what's happening. And then even after, he's like, ocular jutsu, oh no. Like, he's, like, aware of what's happening. He just doesn't know, like, how to counter anything.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, you still haven't explained why is Deidara above MS Kakashi when, like,
Yeah,
Deidara
let me...
flats out field Kakashi because he states himself his MS is on par with Itachi's. And we know
Yeah,
that Itachi bodied him. So he's, like, he legit doesn't think he's obviously skills above Kakashi. So, give me a reason. Give me a feat.
Yeah.
Damn, 57 minutes. I guess I'll
Okay.
post this on Sunday then.
Yeah, so I'll just say, yeah, so we could see, like, okay, now that I reread the chapter, you can see it. Deidara with one arm. One arm or two arms? I think this is one arm, Deidara. So, anyways, Deidara with one arm is a. No, this is no arm Deidara, right? Yeah, Deidara without arms with just a kunai. So this is like because you already showed that one arm is a nerf. This would be like double that nerf because he lost two arms, and he's literally keeping up. Show your skin with all of Team Guy, and then this would include like Guy himself, which is stated like relative to Kakashi on numerous accounts.
See this, you know?
Like he's clashing with him with just like a kunai in his mouth and no arms.
He legit states in the same scan that I won't be able to outrun them. That would speed them.
Yeah, I'm not arguing he's above them. I'm saying like relative to them because he's able to clash and shit. And this is like a heavily weakened Sasuke.
Relative to
I'm
who?
sorry, Deidara.
Relative to who?
Guy's team. Guy's team includes Guy, so he'd be a relative to Guy.
Why is
Uh,
Guy relative to MS Kakashi?
One second.
Because, like, you know, like, at the beginning of the series, what's it called? I think it's, like, after he's in the hospital when he uses that move, and he starts explaining that he has, like, this new shotgun, implying that, like, nobody knew about it.
Yeah, I see.
So, like,
And
only my guy I'm aware of that's relative is maybe the ones in the wall, but that wall, that my guy is stronger because he trains, that's his character. He trains every day. So, like, that my guy would be just be stronger. So I'm gonna ask you one more time, why is this my guy relative to MS Kakashi in this scene?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say he's relative to base Kakashi or Sharingan Kakashi, and then Charmander and Kakashi would just be relative to Kakuzu.
And why is he relative to MS Kakashi?
They're like stated rivals and equals on numerous accounts.
Who?
Okay, so Guy and Kakashi are stated rivals and equals on numerous accounts.
I'm aware of that in like part 1. Why does that continue in part 2?
Okay, so even after the village was destroyed, they're still equal.
That's a stronger version of both of them. I'm talking about specifically in this moment why they equal. Because
Why
you
would
all
that be?
will that before this, as we know, my guy trains over there. He trains every day. Kakashi
What
before part
do you
2,
mean he trains every day?
that's his character, so he's progressively getting stronger over time. Kakashi over here, we've been shown that he trained like once or twice when he's like climbing that mountain. So why, once again, why is this Kakashi relative to that my guy? If we know that my guy continuously trains when we have no proof of that for Kakashi.
So you're saying Mike Guy is actually stronger than Kakashi?
Yes, if they are equal, and we know that my guy is training legit every day, that means every day he's getting stronger. But we don't have that proof for Kakashi. So realistically speaking, that would mean that my guy should be above Kakashi in this moment. That's why I'm
Okay.
asking you, why is he
So-
equal or relative in this moment?
Okay, so since you already said he's above in this moment, I'll go off that. And so that would help my scaling actually. So I'll repost a new scale.
And I'm gonna ask you too, why is base my guy relative to like this 3 I think you said Sharingan Kakashi, so why is base my guy relative to the Sharingan Kakashi?
1 second, let me type the scaling.
The man's redoing his scaling, come on now.
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing, homie, continue. Okay, Deidara. Weekend Deidara.
So you already agreed Guy is above Kakashi.
Yeah, but why does that mean base? Why is base my guy above Kakashi?
You said yourself Guy realistically
Did I
is
say
stronger than
base? I
Kakashi.
just said that like in general, but I never said like base or anything. Right? Because if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is base my guy, correct? So why is base my guy above like Sharingan Kakashi? I'm pretty sure that was your argument. So I'm gonna ask you once again, why is he above, or why is he equal, why is he relative? Because if we're going by the series, I'm pretty sure it's kind of been shown that like Kakashi's stronger relative equal to a my guy that opens up his gates. So why is base above Kakashi?
1 second, 1 second.
Are you looking for a scan, or are you just like thinking?
I'm thinking of something.
Do you mind if I give you like 5 minutes? Because I ain't trying to wait
Yeah,
all day.
I don't know.
Alright, 59. I stopped at 11:04. This is a good debate though, can't lie.
Yeah, y'all are making strong points.
Yeah, how did this thing?
Yeah, I'm actually in the mood to debate today, so I was like, let me actually do a good topic here.
Damn, your data doesn't got much scaling. Let me see. Let me look at like data scans, see if I can find
Data
something.
scans, the scans so finna come in handy now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Okay, I could do something
Wait, is this
crazy.
over?
No, he's thinking of something. I'm giving him 4 minutes. If he has nothing else to say, then it's like I'm just gonna leave it as a draw.
Are you fine with
Fine with what?
1 second, let me think about this. Are you fine with A being like well actually wait. Man, I keep on thinking I'm debating versus Kakashi. It's just Kakuzu. Yeah, that's actually so much easier. Now, okay, yeah, that's actually a lot better.
No, damn, I didn't like that.
Okay.
Man's had to redo his scaling, bro. Man's giving him chances. Man's finna jump a third scale. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I disagree with
What's the part?
Deidara over Casey. Not Casey. It's
Sorry. I
Casey.
mean, sorry. Relative. My head. Relative. Sorry.
I disagree with that too.
Why wouldn't he be relative
Are
if
you
he
aware that
reacts?
like when Sasuke's in base, Deidara like states he's faster than him?
Hmm?
Okay.
Where?
Give
He
me
said
one
he's
second.
fast. He never said he's faster than me.
Give me 1 second. Let me go find you the scan. Do you know what chapter it is? Deidara was like not Deidara. Yeah, Deidara was Sasuke.
Oh, it is chapter uh 356.
56? Oh shit, I
Yes,
put 360.
356.
Alright, 1 second. Alright.
Like he reacts to like CM2's Blitz attempt.
Yeah, but like you all like maybe, but like you all aware that like it's 2 different speeds, right? When he's like on his body thingamabobble, and then on when he's on
Huh?
the ground, right?
What?
Never mind, man. This let me go find this scene here, and then I go attack it after. What is this?
Yeah, here I'll post the scan. You can see like Sasuke in CM2 goes to the Chidori Blitz, and then Deidara is able to react with the Clay Clone.
Give me a second. Let me find you this speed statement here.
What chapter did I say? What?
356. I'm like looking at it right now. I'm going to the chapter. Let's see, he's Kabuto.
When does it get CM2?
That's Kabuto. Why Kabuto here? 357. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, hold on. I can
So
legit just send you that scan. Actually, hold on. Give me 1 second. There's like base fucking Sasuke is able to react to him for God's sakes. Hold
hmm?
on. Hold on. Just 1 second. Let me get you the scan. Right. Oh, to my Sasuke. Either or, whatever.
There's also another scene where he reacts as CM2. Like CM2 is like trying to hunt down Deidara, and then he like reacts and
1 second. And I'm gonna get you another scan here.
oh, do you post it? What is this?
Just 1 second. Let me go find you the other scan so I can back up why this scan means something.
Okay, come on here. You want 5 minutes? That's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure with that.
I'll start the timer again. By the way, the timer started if you didn't know.
Oh, my bad. It wasn't Deidara that states it. It's Toby that states it.
Oh. My family legit eating poutine downstairs and they're waiting for me. Yeah. I'm gonna finish it by the
Yeah.
time I'm done. What
Yeah.
were you saying?
It's, I meant to say Toby, not Toby states it. Yeah, so Toby legit states that he's too fast for both of us. This is Toby looking at him in Sharingan, and this is better represented because he's legit before this base Sasuke with like this his Sharingan is able to react to like
Yeah, so his body flicker.
pardon?
his body flicker. So that's movement speed.
What do you mean?
Why would his combat speed be too fast?
Why is this movement speed if he's talking about combat in this sense?
His body flicker.
You're aware that
He
body flicker
says
can be used for
he
combat, right?
specifically
That's legit
says
the entire point of body flicker.
he what he says is no, it can't. Anyways, what he says
What?
is let me finish. What Kobe literally says is his teleportation jutsu makes him too fast for both. And teleportation jutsu is Shunshin, which is body flicker. And pretty much, why would you be able to use body flicker like mid combat? Like it's stated that the reason the Raikage is like sorry the
Kage? Why are we talking about the Kage?
yeah, it's shown that like the cloak gives the Raikage the ability to use uh body flicker mid combat. So I don't see why. Can you show me like everyone being able to use body flicker like mid combat, like you said?
Mid combat, you're aware that like Itachi uses it against Sasuke during the fight.
When I'm saying like if you're out of combat
I
and
mean out
like
of
like
combat. This is him in combat. He
if
goes
it's
to
if
dive
it's
in
to
front of me. He
charge
goes to blitz.
if it's yeah, if it's to charge someone at the beginning of a fight or something, or like at the end, like when they're like away from each other, then sure, body flicker can apply. But if sorry, but if it's like fist to fist, I don't know if you want like to be able to body flicker like when you're punching each other. Let me see this again. Sorry, what were you saying?
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you repeat what you said, please?
Okay, so what I said is when you're going like fist to fist, it's shown that like you wouldn't be able to really use body flicker, and it's also stated that the Raikage, the lightning cloak gives sorry, the Raikage's cloak gives him the ability to use body flicker like mid combat and shit. So it's like implying
So
that
you're agreeing that you can use body flicker in combat then, which is my entire point.
no, you just took what I said out of context.
You just said he uses body flicker for combat, did you not? And that's my entire point.
What I said is the body flick. Sorry, A's cloak gives him the ability to use body flicker mid combat. I never said anyone could. I asked you to show me why everyone could.
Alright, well, you guys are continuing to go back and forth about this stuff, so if you don't mind, unless you guys have a little more to say, I would like conclusions. Whichever one wants to start
Can I
first.
just say one more thing and then we can conclude on this
Yeah,
point, if
I
you
got
don't
you, I
mind,
got you.
Electric?
Go ahead.
If you bring up a new point, then we'll conclude on
No,
this first point.
it's the same context. I'm going about
Okay, yeah.
base.
Go ahead, I got you.
Alright, so we've shown here base Sasuke is able to react to what's it called? To Deidara when he's on his body thing. It's like it's been kind of shown that it improves his speed. And then you have
Yeah,
a
why
statement
would
from hold on, let me finish my entire point. Then you have a statement from Toby at the moment, stating that he's too fast. And then you try to attack this point. Oh shit, I'm concluding. Oh my god. You know what? I might as well just conclude. I'm just gonna repeat myself if you don't mind.
okay, well, can I cover this new thing you just said? Then
I mentioned something new, did I? Oh, okay.
Well,
the new
this is a
thing was
conclusion. This
I'm
is a
just trying to state
conclusion.
that this is him base reacting. This is him stating that he's too fast, and then this is him again reacting in base. And I would just
yeah.
make the
So
argument that the only reason why he goes in Course Mark 2 is because he ends up sending more stronger things. So his body wouldn't necessarily be able to it. But main point, I'm using speed here. His speed and base
yeah.
is scales to Deadpool. That's my entire point.
Okay, so now let me just say this. Why would Deidara's Dragon Bomb scale to his own speed?
When he's on his dragon, he's showing to move faster.
That's not. I. That's not even what I asked.
My
Why would
apologies.
Deidara? Why would the C? I think it's C3 bombs or C4 two. Sorry, whatever. Why would the Deidara's clay bomb shot from the dragon scale to his combat speed?
It's shot from the dragon. It's not shot from. Hold on 1 second.
Whatever it's shot from, the thing that's literally what he's riding.
Oh,
Whatever that
1 second.
thing is. Why would his bomb scale to his?
1 second. Because I
You
believe
may
in chapter 357, he throws it himself. He sends something himself, and he's also able to react to that. Let me see if I can
Okay,
get
but
that.
why would they? Sorry, can you show me now?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm getting the scan for you. Yeah, there we go.
Like I showed a scan of like data reacting to like a CM2 Chidori and Sasuke. So I would just say like his bombs wouldn't scale to his speed if like base Sasuke is able to react to it. You gonna send it?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just screenshotting it for you.
He's got time, bro.
No, I'm just wondering because he like cut out and everything we can play.
I'm gonna send you the next panel too. He's about to blitz him too, and then he has to like legit set a bomb off right in front of his face. I send you that scan too.
What does he do here? He just drops a bunch of.
That's him being able to react to him shooting, and then immediately after this scene, he's about to get blitzed. And the only way that Deidara was able to react is because he had to blow himself up.
It's just like gravity. Like he throws the things up and it's just falling by gravity. Why would that? Why would this scale to his combat speed again?
Pardon? Can you repeat that, please?
Why would him just throwing a couple bombs in the air and letting gravity drop it on the ground scale to his combat speed? Like, you haven't shown me why this would scale to his combat speed. Like, you've shown him being able to react to Sasuke's blitz attempt. Like, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to.
He wasn't going to react. That's why he had to blow up the bomb right there because he wasn't able to move.
No, what? No, that's not what happened.
Cause that's
What
my
happened?
context here. That's the context
Okay,
here.
so what chapter is this? Because I'm pretty sure immediately after he jumps back. Well, what chapter is this? He wants to
Let me
kill.
go find
He
it.
wants to kill Sasuke, so he throws a bomb in his face and blows it up. That's what his goal is. His not goal is not to dodge for like 24/7. His goal
Yeah,
is
it's
to kill Sasuke.
357.
So he's 357.
Yeah, the
Wait,
following scan here, he like somehow I managed to escape hidden in the bomb blast. Yeah, so the only reason he's able to escape is because of the bomb blast. He's implying that he wouldn't be able to escape without the bomb that's blowing up in his face, meaning that he's also implying that he wouldn't be able to react.
yeah, that's C1. He's using his weakest clay bombs here. So I don't see like.
Okay, my point here is he is
God,
not
look at
able to.
scanners.
Oh my,
Why?
what
Where
the
you haven't
hell?
shown me why Jada wouldn't be able to move in the scene.
Oh my, yeah. Oh my God, fucking weirdos.
Why? Where does it show like David
My
is not able?
God. Alright, just mute him in chat.
Nah, that kind of pissed me off, so I just banned him. Okay, shit, let me repost that. Yeah, so basically at the bottom there, he's implying that he wouldn't be able to react unless he, blew up a bomb right in front of himself. Somehow I was
He
able to
said it.
escape.
I saw.
Somehow I was
It's,
able to escape hitting in the bomb blast, implying that he wouldn't
yeah,
be able to escape, he wouldn't be able to react unless he blew himself up. That's the entire context of this scan.
yeah, and I'll
And that's
say
it I have
why.
to say here, so you can go with your point and then we can go to conclusions.
Sure. So, uh, sorry, I was reading a text. Anyways, Deidara literally is a long range fighter. Like all his things is like long ranged.
What?
So he knows like Sasuke is like the aggressive type, always chasing his ass. So he wants to get away. So he blows up a bomb and in the smoke he tries to get away and get a distance, so he could use his jutsu like effectively because he's not a close range fighter, and he knows
So,
Sasuke is.
can I ask you a
He's
quick
at a
question?
disadvantage in close range. So
Can I
he's
ask you
trying
a
to
quick
get a
question
distance.
before we go to conclusions? So by
Sure.
that logic, are you implying that like a long distance, like projectiles, is just attack speed then?
No. When did I say that? I said he's a
That's what I'm
long-range
asking. Are you
fighter.
implying that? 'Cause you're saying he's a
No,
long-range fighter. So like, if he's a long-range fighter,
no,
whatever he's shooting from long
Alright,
range would be his attack speed. Is that what you're implying?
no, no.
alright.
Okay,
Well,
then what's
let's
the
get
point of
to
even bringing it up
conclusions
then? Okay.
What? Okay, you've completely misunderstood my point. My point is,
and just
like I
wrap it
said,
up in your conclusion.
Okay.
sure,
You want me to go first? Cause yeah, I think you went first
sure,
almost every
you
time.
can go first.
Alright,
Okay, so from the scans I provided, I've shown that he's able to react to him in base. We have a statement here flat out saying that, what's it called, the second scan here, he flat out states he's faster. Though he's able to react to his projectiles, so that would attack his main thing. Electric explained that like his main thing would be range. So even if main thing is his range, he's still showing to react to it. By him and the dragon doesn't really matter either or. Um, and then here we have a thing of him blitzing him in base once again. He's not able to react, so he has to blow himself up. And then from the context of the scan, we've clearly been shown that he's what's it called? He's implying that he wouldn't be able to react unless he blew himself up. And then we also brought up the point of how he goes in the Course Mark 2, and I just said that he needed that so he would be able to tank the shot from the what's it called, the Bodhi thing, because he was already standing in front of it. He was already going to be able to react to it. Right. So I think I addressed all his points, and I think I clearly showed that base is over Deidara. You can go
alright.
now, Electric.
Electric Athlete, your
Okay.
turn to present your
So
conclusion.
the first scan I sent, I shown not the first scan, sorry, but I sent a scan showing it CM2 Sasuke Chidori amped, and Data is able to react, which AirTiger never really denies. And then he goes and mentions how him and Base is able to react, which he first shows a scan of Toby saying that his body flicker is too fast for them, which AirTiger never showed any reason to believe that's his combat speed, and actually moved on from that point and dropped it completely. And then he went on to show him reacting to his projectiles in base, and then didn't even show why his projectiles will scale to his combat speed, and then finally showed a scan of Sasuke like trying to blitz him, and then Deidara jumping back and saying like he somehow managed to escape. And then to combat this, I said why Deidara is a range combat specialist, which means in order to be the most effective, he'd have to be at a range. And Sasuke is like a close range fighter, so he's trying to escape Sasuke's like eyesight to get away from him, so he can actually fight with like a range and like on his dragons and shit. And I think like I've showed why. And sorry. Anyways, that's finished. You
Alright.
can give your judgment.
I gotta go with AirTiger again for this one because there's a simple statement literally saying that he like was trying to get away and that he didn't know how, and that it's literally showing that Sasuke blitzed him.
Let him
If he
finish, and
never
then
brought up,
contest up judgment. Contest up
if
judgment
he
after he's
never
done.
brought up the statement, then
Electric,
why?
let him judge, and then contest judgment after he's done speaking.
And I also think it makes more sense because his attacks are not even hitting him because Sasuke is dodging them. So I gotta give it to AirTiger because he has proved that Sasuke's attack speed and movement speed is superior to Deidara's.
Okay, you're not
Okay,
even
so
gonna
I'm
contest
calling
judgment.
100%. That's 100% bias. I swear to God. You never even that our whole point. Okay, you never even covered the whole point and said completely
Alright,
irrelevant.
say your conclusion again.
Sure.
Just to make sure I understand it completely.
Because you brought up points, and I don't know why you even mentioned a statement. Air Tiger never even brought up a statement, and you're like
What do you
quoting
mean?
a
I brought
statement
up the
that he
statement.
never.
That's why I brought up the second scan.
No. Darwin said something like Air Tiger never brought this up, but there's a statement literally saying that he couldn't
No,
escape.
I never said that.
Why am I deaf or something? That's the first thing you said.
I'm pretty sure he just said that there's a flat out scan that he showed that explains that's what he said. I might just be tripping, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Anyways, so I'll restate my conclusions. So
Just restate it. I'll try to judge it just basing off this. I'll listen very closely.
give me 1 sec. Okay, sorry. So my conclusion is I've shown why CM2 Chidori Amp Sasuke try to blitz Deidara, and Deidara is able to react to him, and Air Tiger never really refuted him being able to react. And then after he went on to point why
It's a
uh,
clay, but come on now. Sorry, my
he
fault. My
said
fault.
that
Continue.
for am I gonna like
Continue.
conclude
Continue.
here?
My fault. My fault. My fault.
Okay. And then after he said that this isn't like the case because like he's in base, he's able to react to his projectiles. And I think I've given reasoning why his projectile shouldn't scale to his movement speed. And then Air Tiger then like moved on to a whole new point where it's shown that like Deidara like throws a projectile at his face and blows it up like point blank range and then escapes through his thing. And Air Tiger interprets him trying to escape as him not being able to escape without the little bomb, meaning that base Sasuke should be faster. And I'm giving an alternate interpretation to this scan, to where he's trying to escape from Sasuke's attack because he's a long range fighter, and he also throws it right at his face because he knows he wants to like his like projectiles are Sasuke's casually dodging them. So if he like throws it right point blank, he wouldn't be able to dodge it, right? So he tries to throw a point blank, and use a miss to like the bomb blast to escape and sort of get back because we know he's a long range fighter and he wants to keep his distance so he could shoot Sasuke with all these dragons and shit. I never mentioned anything and I don't think Air Tiger gave like adequate evidence to show why his bombs would scale to his movement speed at all. Okay, you want to get like
Do you want me to go again,
Let
or do you want to
me.
judge it though?
I'm gonna try to judge it on this.
Like,
Alright, yeah, I still gotta go to Air. I still gotta give it to Air Tiger.
why?
The statement, and even though you said all of this, I don't see why it would make any sense because this is a statement without any contradiction. That
What statement?
okay,
the
listen to
statement for moving better, he means.
his
And then me
teleportation.
showing, you that he's able to react to
Both of
his
us.
project, showing that he's able to react to his
Oh yeah,
projectiles, and
we
he's able
moved
to move
off that
faster.
point. Okay, sorry. I actually didn't. I covered out my initial conclusion, but didn't cover my. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
then you
completely
brought
forgot
up.
about that.
Yeah, then you brought up the range things. That's why I was like, I was asking you implying that. Then you said no, but you're still implying that. So that's why
Okay,
I
No,
brought
and
up
I,
the
then
I
fact that you
said
for
the
the
said
rest
range
of my
thing after
reasoning,
this whole
hold
thing.
on, hold on. For the rest of my reasoning, there's no proof that he was trying to get away to use his range attack. There was no proof that he tried to just completely dodge. Like, there's no proof that he just went away just to get more range. So I sorry, I just got to give it to Air Tiger for having more solid evidence.
Okay, again, I never said it was proof. I said quote unquote an alternate interpretation for what Air Tiger claimed
Yes, and
is
Air
blank.
Tiger has like
So neither
literal
of us
scan.
gave the
No, he
definitive
has a
proof.
literal scan right here saying that Sasuke is too fast, and all you're saying is that he was trying to get away because he wanted to have a race.
No, I never. In accordance to this scan, I brought up the whole shunshin and teleportation and body flicker and stated how a normal ninja aren't able to really use it in combat. And he sort of went back and forth. And then he brought up this Force Ray Kage, which stated that he's able, like, he gains the ability to use it in combat, implying that he doesn't have it before. And then Air Tiger completely moved on after I said that thing. So he, like, dropped the
no.
whole point in there.
I asked you, so you're agreeing
No,
that
he
you can
did.
use it in combat. Then I also brought up the Itachi thing, and then you didn't.
And then I showed you why normal ninja shouldn't be able to use it. And then you
How is he a
completely, like,
normal
stopped
ninja?
after
How
that.
is he?
Okay, so I'll repeat what I
Okay,
just
okay.
said.
You know what? I understand what you're saying. I'm still gonna go with Air Tiger, even after all this. All right.
So what? No matter what I say, it goes Air Tiger.
Yes, because he's just proven it more solidly than you have.
Oh, great. Okay. Anyways,
Okay,
All
so
right,
that
real
debunks your
quick for like
scaling for Deidara over CM2. So you want to just like leave it as a draw, or do you have like another scaling?
1 second.
Leave it as a
all right, hold
draw. I'm
on.
tired, homie.
Wow. Okay. That. Give me a second. Wow, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Wow. Okay, anyways.
Just want to leave it as a draw.
Not really. I'm trying
You
to.
sound like a Colin Freddy, a 3-year-old YouTuber, bro. Like,
Yeah, there has to
Oh,
be
it's
like
almost 12 a.m. for me, G. I kind of want to go to bed soon. That's why I'm like, just leave it as a draw.
4 a.m.
bro,
It's
you
almost 12
Canadian?
a.m. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Canadian.
Bro, I live next to
Well,
you. It's
Air Tiger.
Almost 12
11:30.
a.m. I'm gonna need to get up
Yo,
in the
Air
morning.
Tiger.
Yo, you
How
got
is
free
it 4
healthcare? That's
a.m.?
the only way.
Yo, Air Tiger.
So,
Mind slide me that judge roll real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up, Darren.
Close my
Yo, he doesn't
door.
even have the judge roll?
Darren, the only
Oh,
debates I've ever lost against you have been like
yo,
I'm
miscommunication
not
Air
even
with your
talking to
characters
Tiger.
and a
you.
pick anyway, bro. It
Yo,
doesn't
you
matter.
even
I'm
got
not
a
If
even
I don't
judge
talking to
have it,
you.
then
roll?
you don't have
Oh,
it. That's it.
God.
I do not know how you came to the
Oh my
conclusion
god,
that
I did not know I could server mute. I meant to actually mute. My bad.
Yo, man doesn't even have the judge roll. Holy shit.
I gave him the judge rule now, so whatever. Okay,
Oh,
so
Let's
it's
go.
been a good 3 minutes now. I'm gonna give you another 2 more
okay.
minutes. If you don't come up with
Yo.
anything, we can say this as a draw, G. We
Yeah,
can
so I got
re-debate this
something.
tomorrow
I got
if
something.
you
So
want.
you're aware that like the hell is wrong with my computer? You're aware that like Kakashi, I mean sorry, that the lariat is stated to be like at light speed or whatever.
Can you show me that?
Like the double lariat is stated like move as fast
I'm
as
not
or
aware of that,
almost
so
as
can you
fast as
show me
light.
that? And why is
You're
that
really gonna
relevant?
1 second. Let me just you're really gonna
Can you send me the scale, please?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll just send you a thing for this 1 second.
Send me the scale first.
Yo, I'm literally in my files looking for the scan. I'm about to get back into this shit just to post it and then go back into it.
Let me check this recording. An hour and 31 minutes. God damn.
Yo, it's only felt like in half an hour, maybe.
Yo, where is
I'm
this
checking
double lariat?
recording. It's been 1 hour and 31 minutes currently. Jesus.
Alright, just to let you know, Electric, you got a minute left.
Yo, where the hell is this double lariat scan?
There we go.
I know it's in the scan server.
28. There we
Yo,
go.
this is bullshit. This is okay.
Because I'm nice, I'm gonna give
Okay,
you another
sorry. So
2
you want me to
minutes.
get the Force Recovery scan?
Yeah, I can give you another minute, bro. Cause it's almost been
Are
5
you
minutes.
aware of it? Because
No,
I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure you're
aware of
aware of
it.
it.
That's
You
why
you
I'm
sent it
asking you.
yourself. So
Where,
wow, wow, wow.
we're in the
In the
scans.
scan server, like here, post city. Okay,
You got
I'll
less
take
than
it.
half a minute left.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah. Okay, I got
Start
it. I
this
got it. I got it.
game.
I got it. I got it.
We
I got
got
it. I'm
29
posting it right now.
seconds.
I'm
25.
posting it right now. Yo, counting
Wi-Fi
me down
cuts
isn't
out.
gonna make me post
Wi-Fi
this later.
cuts out. 20
It's
seconds, please.
in. It's in. It's
Son of a
in. It's
There you
posted.
bitch.
go.
Okay,
Good,
can
good,
you
good,
give me
good,
the
good, good.
scale, please?
Yeah, sure.
And then explain to me why is this statement relevant? Because you said light speed, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this says, yeah, it says almost the speed of light. So like, what relative to light speed? Not telling me you're gonna be using some stupid cause force logic, my guy.
Okay, so I'll just say it because typing out makes no sense. So Deidara is like speed of light, right? I'll show you that
What?
after.
What?
Let me just say the whole. Let me just say the whole scale before I
Say it
post
and
it.
then write it out for me, please. Come a visual
Yeah, no,
first.
I'm writing it out will make no sense. So Deidara speed of light above this force ray Kage, which is almost as fast as light, and then force ray Kage should scale above. I'll just say KCM1 Naruto. KCM1 Naruto above like base Naruto and base Naruto above Kakuzu.
I already proved earlier in the debate that like Raikage doesn't scale above KCM1.
Okay, sorry, I meant relative.
Like I said earlier in the debate, I proved that KCM1 was above the Raikage, so you can't use that now. I already proved it earlier.
Okay, so relative to a not fully, like a semi, like not serious KCM1.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask you for you to write it out for me, please.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
I'm a visual dude, but I like when you write it out.
I'm just gonna ignore the whole
Science. I
speed
would
of
just say this
fire.
is contradicted either way, that he's bound by light speed, because he's only in V1 here, so he gets another amp.
1 second. Second. Sorry, I meant relative to base. Oh, KCM1. Sorry. Okay.
Over a
Yeah, so actually you shown like
suppressed KCM1.
huh?
Suppressed KCM1.
Whatever.
And then I was gonna ask you why is Deidara over A?
Yeah, so like I said, I'll bring the data somewhere now. So data is like so like his C0 is stated like light speed. Right.
Man's finna rat now.
So you're grabbing.
Let's see
Let me read it
this.
off for you.
Okay, no data book statement.
It states that the C0 is like light. It's a light tower. So based off of it being as like a light itself, it would be as fast as light. Because light is like a fixed speed. So something's light speed as like something's light and it'd be as fast as
Well, like I
like
already
something.
said earlier, he gets an amp, that's V1. He gets an amp, and you didn't even, and then V2 gets an amp, you didn't contest it.
Huh?
Wait,
Sorry,
actually, hold
what?
up, never mind. Main point for this flash of light or whatever. So, are you just trying to say that like
This would put
Deidara just kills
data
himself?
this would put data at SOL, and then that would put him above
Why is
someone
it
who's not
SOL again?
SOL
Cause
because it's
it's light. Alright, why does the light move at light speed? Because light only moves at light
light
speed
is
in the
a
vacuum
fixed
of
speed.
space.
Light is a fixed speed no matter what. If we look at
Light
common like
light
physics,
moves at light speed
light
in the vacuum of space. You know
light no
light can be
matter
slowed
what.
down just by being
No,
in
it
the air.
can't. If you move faster than light speed, you could like slow down time and you like travel through time. If like
What?
it's showing how I forgot what it
You
said.
didn't even contest my
One
point.
second, 1 second. Yeah, no, light speed is a fixed constant. That's why everything like that's why like meter is our whole system is based off light because it's a fixed constant. If something is light and it moves at light speed, there's no way to
No,
get
it's
like
not. That's why people need to
okay. So
prove
can you
it.
show me something like faster? What do you mean prove it? Prove light isn't light speed?
I said prove that light, there's a light beam or whatever, is light speed, because light is only light speed in the vacuum of space. Even being in the freaking air can slow down fucking light. I don't see your
Can you
point,
show
because
me
you.
that? Can you show me being in the air could slow down light?
Do you need me to send you a whole fucking article on how light works?
Sure.
Oh my god, really, bro?
I'll give you 5 minutes.
If you're gonna use crossroads logic, at least know how fucking light works, at least. Just a little bit.
Yo, I've been in physics class, and from what I remember,
Okay, one
light
second.
is a fixed
Now I
constant.
gotta go on my fucking history. I was reading this like a month back.
From what I remember, like time moves. The faster you go, time like slows down because like you're moving closer to light speed. I believe. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Just show me like why light would move slower in like the air and shit. Like you were saying.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Okay. While you're doing that, let me actually think if I could find a more stable scale.
This man's adding, yo, no cow. Man, put up the light speed nonsense, man.
And that last scale, I think I should have learned that. But anyways, that was like okay. Let's see if I can. Hmm.
There you go, light speeds in the vacuum of space. Uh,
Okay. Hmm.
There we go. Booyah! I just need the screenshot.
Just show me the article.
Oh my god, internet. Smaller than the damn screen, yo, what the fuck? Oh my god. There you go, screenshot this.
Can you show me the article?
Oh my god. Give me 1 second. Let me copy the paste. Speed. Yeah, so.
It's
Yeah,
literally right
everything.
here. Literally right here. I don't know what you're like cherry picking right here, man. Like
Cherry
cherry
picking.
picking the one result that says what you said, but right here
Let me
it
see.
literally says is speed of light always constant? In basic whatever the theory of relativity at the speed of light is constant.
Yeah, but you know how they measure the speed of light in a vacuum of space when there's nothing that can bother it. That's why I sent you this
You've never
entire thing.
shown. Whoa, that's not.
You
Can
know
you?
how
Why would
you know how
that?
light is measured, right? Please tell me you
You're
know
aware
how.
that you're able to. You're
You
aware that
know
you're able to calculate this.
you know how light is
Let me
measured, right?
talk.
In the vacuum of space, right?
Let me talk. You're aware that you're able to grab the speed of light of something just from like the microwave and how like it moves and how like the microwaves move itself. And on Earth, like you could grab the exact speed of light. Like, you'd have to show me why it moves slower on Earth or some shit.
I already sent you the scan from above. The entire link explains you how light works. And I just sent you something how they measure light in a vacuum of space.
Are you fine with like Wikipedia as a source?
No. Wikipedia, you can just edit shit. So, that's like
No, you
the
no,
ones, yes you can. That's like the one source I don't trust. That's
okay,
why I
so
don't
why would this
unsubscribe.
source? Why is this source like a good? I'll just go to Wikipedia sources, anyways. Why is this source like a good source? Like, why is this thing? Because from what I'm seeing from like the various sources I'm finding here, it say that it is a constant. Maybe let me grab some more sources for you.
Well, this debate just took a really dumb tone, can't cap. You know, let me send you like the full thing of the thing. So here, it even explains it better for you when you get both parts. Even at the bottom there, it gives you a better explanation why it gets slowed down. The speed of light is only constant in the vacuum of space because there's nothing that bothers it, my guy. That's how they're able to measure the damn light.
You already posted the scan above. Why are you
I
just
know,
posting?
but at the bottom there, it actually explains why, so it gives you a better reason. We
Why
can
is
conclude
space
in this point
popcorn?
because we're not going anywhere. This is sending shit. We're not concluding this point.
Okay, but
Alright.
right now, I knowing it, what's his
Okay.
name? Darwin. He's gonna have to give it to you.
And listen, bro, just make the point, and I'll judge it.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't trust your judgment, but let me
Okay, we
see.
can get a second judge to judge this point if you need to. Is that okay, Electric?
1 second.
I don't want to be unfair or
Uh,
anything.
right here. Got it right here. I got two sources that say it's constant. No matter how you measure it, the speed of light is always constant.
Let me read the
Einstein's
entire
crucial
thing.
breakthrough about the nature of light made in 1905 can be summed up to a simple statement. The speed of light is constant. So Einstein himself said the speed of light is constant. So
One
unless you want to
second.
like refute Einstein said, back off.
Whatever y'all want to conclude on your points, conclude on your points.
I'm just reading his article he sent me.
All right.
Unlike space, and time, the speed of light is constant, independent of the observer. I'll grab another scanner for you.
All right, we'll just conclude on your points. Who wants to start first?
Yo, can you stop like rushing us to conclude? And like we
I
can
thought that's what
conclude on
you. I
our
thought
own.
that's what you agreed on.
Well, when airtiger is ready to conclude, I'm ready to conclude. I'll conclude.
I thought y'all agreed to conclude. Never mind.
No, we never did. So I sent 2 articles plus like Wikipedia to show why light is constant. You showed your one. So I think I had like.
Okay, do you want me to get more sources then? We're just gonna have a source battle? Is that what you're doing?
So what would you consider like a good source be? Because
Yeah, it's kind of ironic because both these sources start with the same thing. The speed of light in a vacuum of space is the actual speed of light, which is kind of ironic, which is kind of my point here. Teutonic wave after this picked up Einstein today the speed of special relativity space and time speed of light is constant independent of the observable.
Right here, what do you consider Forbes News? Like the whole news station Forbes. What do you consider that like a reliable source?
I'm not even gonna lie to you, G. I've never heard of Ford News.
It's like a pretty famous news station, and it literally states that like speed of light is constant.
Constant, independent of the observable. So in other words, from your vision, it looks constant. Doesn't mean it actually is constant. That's from the article you sent me.
It states, okay, which one?
The
It states
second
the speed
article
of
you
light
sent
is
on page.
constant, independent of like how you see it. So like for example, if you're
That
like
means
seeing it
every
underwater,
yeah,
if you're
so it
seeing
looks
it in
constant. Doesn't
like
mean it is
space,
constant. Yeah,
it's constant.
depending on the
No,
observer means it
listen,
looks constant.
you're
Doesn't
taking
mean it
out of
is constant.
context.
No, I'm taking it as the
If
rightful
you
context. If
no,
depends on your
it
vision.
says it says no, it's not.
Independent of the
It says
observable.
the opposite. It says the speed of light is constant no matter how you see it. Okay, so no matter how you see it, it's constant. That's what it says. Independent from the viewer. So no matter how you see it, away from the viewer, it's always constant.
Yeah, it looks
Okay, that's what
constant.
it's
Doesn't mean
saying.
it is constant.
It is constant. It
Looks
literally
constant.
okay. Listen, you're literally saying the opposite of what it is.
It
It
looks
says
constant.
it's
Independent of the
constant,
viewer.
independent. You know what independent means?
Yeah. How about you
Yeah. So
define it
by
for me?
itself, it's saying it's constant by itself, like away from the user. So no matter like what the user is seeing, like it's constant, independent of the user. Meaning that like the user could view light as like maybe a different speed, but independent of it, it's constant. So like for example, if you're like in space, you might see light as like different speeds than you're on Earth, but it's independent of it, it's constant. Is what it's saying. So you might view it as different speeds, but it always is constant. Like that's what it's saying.
You want to look later? Look at the second last paragraph of the article you sent.
I sent 3. Which one are you talking about?
I believe it's the second one.
Which one is that? Forbes. I sent like 4 actually. No, I think right.
Yeah, look at the second one you sent. Look at the second paragraph. Second last paragraph.
The Einstein one?
What is this? This physics explained here's why the speed of light is the speed of light.
Niggas still debating, bro.
These particles create electric ripples along while hypnosis goes and can potentially cause variations in the speed of light. So it still wouldn't even be constant because it has a fair chance of changing. So what's it called? Changing the speed.
Which article are you getting? Because I don't know which
Oh
one
my
you're
god,
saying.
let
The
me just
second one, because
screenshot
the
it
second
for you,
one.
my guy. Let me just screenshot it.
Just tell me which article. What's
I
the
just
title?
told you second one, but I just told you the title too. Let me just screenshot what I
Second
got
one
here
is
for a
not a
second.
title.
Oh
Just,
my.
yeah, just tell me like what the
Here,
title is.
shit,
You're
let me just
just
screenshot it for you. Look at the bottom, last sentence. cause variations in the speed of light, meaning that it cannot be constant. That's when your own article is contradicted by itself.
What? Oh, which? Oh yeah, it could cause variations in the speed of light. Well, it's what quantum field theory says. Yeah, that's just what a theory says. Yeah, that's like a theory that is thing. So why would that like theory mean anything?
Let me send you this article too.
Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, honestly, we're just gonna go back and forth sending articles.
You want to stalemate this point then? Because I think we can both send articles all day long, or you just want to leave this debate as a draw, like I already asked.
Are you?
Because we're just gonna be going article to article, and we can do this all night. And I'd rather not, because I got shit I got to do in the morning.
Right here. So I got the dsci.de. They're just like, oh man, why does half the statement say it? It's not speed of light, and half it does. I mean, say half it say it's not constant, then half it say it does. Anyways,
And when people talk
so
about the speed of light in general context, they usually mean the speed of light in a vacuum. Hence why they always mention vacuum in each freaking article you sent. They always mention vacuum too, so like it's even hinting more. They only measure the speed of light in the vacuum space, which is, in other words, the room with no matter.
If Deidara, you just sent something that said the vacuum of space is filled with elementary particles. You literally just contradicted yourself by sending a scan that says it's not filled. You posted the screenshot yourself.
That's your article, look.
Yeah, but you posted it. Anyways, let me just say this then. Deidara is as fast as light, right? And I think just if you calculate light as the speed of like a vacuum, I think it'd be like referring to that.
Why is he just as fast as light?
Because if the C0 is like light, and then wait.
Okay, if you're saying this is as
I see.
fast as
Wow.
light,
Okay.
and A is as fast as light, and this isn't V1 by the scan, V2 is an amp, so it'd just be faster. So.
Yeah, I'm talking about V1. So like V1 should be like relative to like a Naruto. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
so
on how fast can he do this? Let me ask you that.
What do you mean?
You know he has to shove it in his mouth first, right? I think it took him like a good 10-15 seconds before, and then he had to grow, and then he blows up. So he actually needs to have a good 10-15 seconds before he can even reach this so-called speed. So he wouldn't just scale to this speed. He needs a good 10-15 fucking seconds to eat everything and then blow himself up, which is just fucking suicide.
Wait.
And even if he does, Kakuzu has
1
multiple hearts, so
second.
why would that kill all his hearts?
What I would say,
Just leave it as a draw, my guy.
Deidara. So Deidara, what's the chapter where he fought the team guy again?
I don't fucking know this. Yo, piano, do you know? I fucking forgot.
What?
Deidara was what's it called? My guy's team.
It's around the same thing that the Kakashi's team had. We're just on that chapter.
Yeah, what is that chapter again?
It's like I don't like maybe like 279, like around there, 276.
And what's
270.
scan are you even looking for, my guy?
1 second, let me grab it for you. Right here. See you do it, please.
You guys looking for the chapter?
I'm looking for.
It should be 277.
Yeah.
You 5 minutes. Can you tell me what scan you were looking for, and for
Wait.
what reason?
Yeah, they get there at chapter 277.
My fault. Gonna let me fall asleep. No cop.
You know where like what? Sorry. So here, this is what I'm saying. I'll close out my scaling.
Are you doing a different scale once again?
We never like agree on like a scale limit.
Son of a. You're not wrong, or whatever. I'll let you slide with your readiness.
There. This is speed. This is speed scaling.
Speed scaling? Deidara over heavily weakened Deidara. KM. What is KMO Naruto?
KM0. It's like a QB at Naruto.
QB Naruto.
I'll show you why he's relative. Like Naruto goes for the.
He got fucking Blitz. The fuck you mean?
Naruto goes for the blitz and he like turns his head and like reacting.
Show me the full scan. He gets blitzed. He gets blitzed.
I'm not saying he's faster. I'm saying he's relative.
You can't
Because
be
he's able
relative.
to
You get
like.
fucking blitzed.
Yo,
Send the full
blitz.
scan. You right? Send
Okay,
the
so
fucking
what
full
does
scan.
what?
Send the full fucking scan. He gets blitzed. Don't be alright. He gets blitzed. Send the
Okay,
full
so
scan.
blitz.
Nah.
Blitz.
What type of fallacy that's called when someone doesn't
Yo.
send the full scan? I forget the name
Yo,
of it.
blitz.
But whatever it
Blitz
is.
means you weren't able to react. You didn't get blitzed
Yeah.
here.
He
He
gets
reacts to
fucking
Naruto.
blitzed.
He reacts to him by turning his head and
Send the
like
full
reaction.
scan. Scan the full fucking scan. He gets
Yo,
blitzed.
I'm already past the chapter, man.
Wow, man is alright. Okay, 1 second. Let me go find it.
Yo, okay,
Wait,
fine.
what scan you guys looking for?
Man's the
Fine,
fucking alright.
I'll post it.
He legit gets fucking blitzed.
Yo, I'm
Fucking
not
alright.
arguing. It's not a blitz. It's not a blitz. Deidara reacted.
He ain't react to shit. He puts his head up and gets fucking ass. He gets
He
blitzed.
reacts.
He can't react.
He reacts.
He
Yo,
gets
he reacts.
blitzed. He
He
gets
reacts.
blitzed.
He reacts.
No, we can conclude at this
Yo.
point. Let's conclude at this
Nah,
point.
nah. A blitz is where you're not able to react, right? Right? A blitz is where you get like punched or attacked and you're not able to react in time, right?
Yeah. He's not
Okay,
able to
and
react in
Deidara
time. He
does
attempts
react.
to.
He just not. Listen, let me finish. Let me finish before you start cutting me off.
Yo, this man's
Deidara reacts in time. He's just not able. Yo, let me finish, man. Yo, Deidara does react. He just doesn't dodge it. So I'm saying I'm fine with him scaling under Naruto. He's just relative because he's able to turn in his head in response to Naruto's blitz attempt.
Okay, can we conclude at this point?
So, no. What's there to conclude on that? This is not a
He's getting
blitz. This is
blitzed. He's getting blitzed. Let's conclude at this point. He's getting blitzed.
That's not a what's okay. So what's the definition of
He's
blitz?
not able.
What's the definition of a blitz?
What the hell? He's not able to react. Him putting his head up doesn't mean he's able to react. You get?
You could see the little symbol above his head, meaning he's like noticed it, and he turns his head
And
because
he's
he
not
knows
able
it's
to
behind it.
react.
Just because he doesn't dodge it doesn't mean he's not relative.
What?
He could still be relative to him.
Stop being a rat and let's continue. Let's conclude in the
No,
point.
no. I swear to
Concluding the
God,
point. Concluding the point.
if
Don't be a
Darwin
rat.
gives this shit to you, I'm gonna lose it.
Okay,
He
so
literally.
my conclusion on this point is he showed us a scan here that Deidara is not able to put his hands up. He's not able to truly react to Naruto. Him putting up his head isn't reacting at all. He's still getting punched. He's still getting blitzed here. So, yeah.
And my conclusion is that Naruto attempts to blitz Deidara from behind while Deidara is off guard, and Deidara sees he has a little like little thing above his head, meaning he like noticed something, turns around, and before he's able to dodge it or like block it, because I said like he's off guard and shit, he
You
got
never
punched
mentioned
by
he
it.
was off guard. You never mentioned he was off guard.
And I'm saying you didn't even let me finish. You were rushing to conclusions, and I'm
So
saying
add something to the
because he was
conclusion that you never
able to
mentioned.
because he was able to like turn his head in accordance to Naruto's attempted blitz, that he was able to
Attempted
react.
blitz.
He was able to react to Naruto's punch, but like just because he wasn't able to block it or dodge it doesn't mean he can't be relative to him. Like if I could perceive you, then my perception should be relative to your speed. Is what I'm thinking. So because he is able to turn his head, and according to this thing, his movement speed should be relative to Naruto.
Never brought up the
Okay.
perception point. Just to make that clear, never brought that up.
Okay, so you want to go over it then again because you keep on rushing to conclusions. You didn't even give me time to finish. Like, oh, let's conclude this. If you want to go
there's
and
nothing to conclude here, my guy. He's getting blitzed.
okay, but then I go and conclude and say what's actually happening in the scene. You say I never mentioned it. Like, no wonder because you're rushing me. You want to actually go and cover this, or do you want to go and finish this? Because
We can conclude. I already concluded. You already concluded. I'm just
okay,
mentioning
so
you
I
didn't
left
bring
you.
that up when you brought your points out.
So you could, Darwin, you could go over and say why it's
Rewind.
really not a blitz.
It's a blitz.
Alright. Let me
Can't
think
put up
about
his
this for a
damn
second.
hand up.
Just because he didn't put his hand out doesn't mean he couldn't react.
Sure. And
No matter
perceiving
what I
someone
choose.
doesn't mean you scare to that speed, my guy. We
Well,
know that
fuck
based
you.
off like Rock Lee
Okay,
versus
let him give it. You're cutting off. Let him give your judgment.
My fault.
Let him give his judgment.
No matter what I choose here, someone's gonna get mad at me. I swear.
What was this debate about?
Deidara versus Kakuzu. This guy is on his 4th scale now.
Yeah, you're gonna give it to airtiger. I know it. Oh my god, no way. No way. Okay, say
You don't
it.
want to
Say
put it
it.
up for a vote? Cause you just
Say
gonna
the
keep on
judgment.
calling him biased.
Just put it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
just if you're just gonna, dude. I'm not even gonna lie here. He still wins the point. Call me biased, whatever you want. I'm not gonna stand for it because he literally proved that Deidara gets blitzed with this scan. You can say he moved, sure, he can, but he can't move as fast as him, and he proved that he couldn't move as fast
Oh
as him.
my god! Did you not hear my conclusion?
I can give a better reasoning as to
I
why.
think he
literally
blitzed him.
listen.
I
I
think
Can we
he
just
blitzed
admitted.
him.
can we just say
I
this
think he
entire
blitzed him.
PC knows the difference
I
between a
can give a
perception
better
blitz
reasoning as
and
to
a
why.
physical blitz?
Hold up.
I can
You can move as much as you
no, I
want.
can listen, okay, think about it this way, Electric. I can percept that someone is about to punch me,
Perceives
but it's
13%.
sorry, or whatever, bro. I'm tired. And like, I can perceive someone's about to punch me, but they still blitz me because I can't react.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, but in this
I'm gonna
case,
give
he
you a
turns his
really
head
good
to North.
example. Electric, I'm gonna give you
Okay,
the
I can do the
best
same thing
IRL
if someone
comparison I can
punched
give
me.
you. Electric, I can see that someone shoots somebody, but that doesn't mean I can run towards that bullet, grab it, and save their life. It doesn't mean a single thing. I could even turn my
That
head to
is a
follow the bullet.
terrible
It still doesn't mean
comparison.
No,
anything.
hold up,
Okay, the
hold up,
That
hold
problem
up,
is a
is
terrible
hold
comparison.
up,
okay,
hold
you
up. I
don't.
can give
How?
Okay, it
you,
doesn't
How?
I
matter. It
can,
doesn't
It's
matter.
literally
hold
It
the
up,
doesn't
same
matter. It
thing.
slow,
doesn't matter.
slow,
Okay,
chill.
is
He
I can
everyone
give
turned
just
you
his
a,
like
head,
Bro,
but he
verbally
didn't do
acknowledge?
anything about it.
okay.
Yo,
He could
can we
turn his
just get
head, but
like,
The
can
whole
you just mute
problem
everyone
is
because like
okay.
everyone's talking over each other?
Yeah, the whole problem is that they are like arguing against two different types of blitzes. He's referring to like a physical blitz as to where Data can still move his body or move his
Right.
head. Right? Data does still make a body movement. He turns his head and looks at him. So actually, it is a physical movement that just doesn't scale like the rest of his body. So no, he's not wrong. I don't know what these explanations are.
He moves his whole. You could see he's facing. No, he's off guard,
But
right? He's
he
facing.
doesn't
He never
move
Let
moves
me
out
off
of the
talk,
guard.
man.
That's
Wait,
the
way.
hold up,
conclusion.
No,
airtiger.
he does. Okay, yes, he does.
Let me
Hold on.
talk.
Electric.
Okay.
I can explain
Hold
like
on.
better.
Holy,
Hold on.
yo,
Hold
let
on.
me talk, man. I
B,
swear to
I can
God.
he
explain why
does
you
move
lost
his
this
head. He is
conversation.
right.
Oh my
Deidara does move
God,
his
man.
body. He is
Oh
correct.
my.
Naruto comes from behind him. You see the movement lines on Deidara's face. He's literally in the middle of turning in the bottom right page. How are y'all saying he didn't move?
No, he still wouldn't have won the tournament. I can explain why.
It
Yo,
doesn't
are
mean
you?
that
Okay,
we
But
can't have
no,
a
hold
full like
sure, but
combat
I'm
speed
still,
and
I
do
Yeah,
would
that.
still say, hold
can I
on,
like
hold on.
explain?
Yo, everybody shut up. Everybody shut up.
No,
Let
you
me
don't.
explain this. Let me explain this real quick. From what my perspective is this. Can react to him. Well, not react to him. He can look at him. He can perceive he's about to do it. He knows what he's doing. So he's fast enough to perceive it, but he is nowhere near fast enough to move. Well,
He
he's
does
still
move his
getting
Okay, so
body.
let me
he
just
can
show you
still
why
That's a
that's.
bad
move.
judgment.
He
That's a
moves
bad
his
Okay,
judgment.
Yo,
head.
okay.
Oblivion, shut up,
He's
bro.
not like
Oblivion,
yeah.
shut up.
Yo, hold on, hold on.
Wait,
Let's
time
get
out.
Oh,
two.
okay.
Time out,
No,
guys.
Yo,
let's get two
Oh my
judges.
god.
Let's get
can
two
we
Stop
just?
judges.
Can we
talking.
just mute?
I swear you
Give my
judge. You judge.
input.
You
Can
judge.
I just? Can we just mute
Retarded.
everyone in this VC and I
Yeah,
can
that's what
actually
I'm about to
explain what's
do.
happening?
Okay, if you're
Because I
not
swear to
muted,
God,
Darwin,
I'm
I'll
not
let
even
you be
able to
part.
explain it.
Okay, Darwin. The problem is, we see in that scan, if you look in the bottom right, we see Datara's head was turned the opposite way. He
Yeah.
turns around to face Naruto when he gets punched.
Yeah, but
So he
he
did
still
make a
physically,
physical
like,
reaction.
obviously, yeah,
Burns
he
his
did.
whole
Okay, no,
body.
hold on. That is just perception, right? Perception is just me being able to see something with my
I'm
eyes.
saying he's still slower than Naruto, though.
Yo,
That's not
Darwin, I
even what I'm
swear to
saying. I'm
God.
just saying that it wasn't a
Listen,
complete blitz.
I'm sorry for
Hold up.
mispronouncing it. Yo, let me talk. Darwin, I admitted Naruto is faster. What I'm arguing is Naruto is able to react and therefore should be relative. I don't care if Naruto's faster. I don't care if Deidara is slower.
Whatever, you know what?
Let me talk.
From my perspective, he did this, but you know what? Just give it to Electric. It makes the entire debate easier.
What?
It
Hell
makes the
no.
entire debate easier.
Yo,
Oblivion,
Because
Deidara-
I'm tired of being called
Deidara-
biased.
Can I give out
Because
my
I'm really
judgment?
just judging, you know?
Why is everyone cutting me off? I can't even say a single like.
Can I give out my
Okay,
judgment?
Oblivion, go. Because everybody
Okay,
said judgments
so
besides you.
so that like judgment that you gave Darwin was like retarded because we see Deidara being able to like react to Naruto blitzing him, right? But the problem with this, right? Even if like hypothetically I was to like grant you this point of how like Deidara was able to react to Naruto like or like partially react to Naruto blitzing him or attempting to blitz him, it still wouldn't matter because Naruto outspeeds him. So you can't even like use this as a part of your scaling. It wouldn't matter because Naruto still like he still outspeeds Deidara. So you can't even use this to like scale him to QB amp Naruto. It wouldn't matter. Even if it's on a blitz, it's still outspeeding. You can't use this to like scale him to it wouldn't matter.
Okay. The problem is that just isn't true.
Yo, can I just say? I've been cut off
Because
so many
isn't that
times.
what? Okay,
Can
because
I
isn't
just
the
say
point
what's
right?
happening?
Data
Because
is
I
still
swear to God, I've been cut off over 10
electric.
times.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. The problem is Data still moves his body in relative reaction to what Naruto's doing.
Exactly.
What you're saying is that Data doesn't can't move his entire body to do that.
Yeah.
Right? There's a difference between reaction, like the physical movement, his entire body. I can still turn and look at something, right? That doesn't mean I have to be able to run away from it. So yes, he is still able to react at a relative speed to which Naruto is moving. So no, the claim isn't true. That he doesn't scale to Naruto at all. You're just saying that he can't move or physically move out of the way of it. That doesn't matter. He still has reaction speed.
That's still outspeeding Asuru. You understand that,
Nah,
right?
I didn't say that, but he's still able to react to it.
Yeah,
So the
so
claim
you
about being
understand that.
relative is still a fact.
Also, I need like clarification. This is like a speed scaling, right?
Oblivion. You don't even have the judge role. Let me explain why what you just said is completely false, and I already said.
Wait,
I don't care.
Hold up.
Listen,
I
don't care if Casey
Hold up.
or
I
if
need
this.
clarification, Electric. Hold up. This is like a speed scale, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
now
so
can I say this?
that's my point.
I don't
That
care.
is still speed. That's still reaction speed.
Listen, can I say what I said?
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying to say. Okay, so I don't care if Naruto is faster. I admit it. Naruto is faster, okay? I'm not saying Deidara is faster than Naruto. I don't care if he outsped him. What I'm saying is he's able to react and turn his body and to actually see Naruto's punch and like turn around when he's off guard completely. So he should be able to react to him and move his body in accordance to his punch.
Right, let me speak.
Electric.
I don't care if he outsped him.
Darn. So a portion of like the stuff that you're mentioning right now isn't what like you indirectly mentioned during like the debate.
Yeah, I said because airtiger rushed me. And
You can be like you can be like implying this, but if you're not like verbatim or like paraphrasing what you're saying now, then we can't use this toward like a reason as to why you.
He still made the point that Data turned around. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
He made that point that they were able to like turn around to a certain extent.
So he made that during the point, right?
Yeah, I'm just
then he still has the reaction speed feat.
That's
but what I'm saying is that he isn't relative to Naruto just by being.
And he's able to react on relative levels to Naruto.
Sure, he can react to it, but he can't.
Hold on.
Let me ask you a question.
You're able to react to it when you're relative.
Dude, okay, hold on. You're taking the term relative to mean all steps, or like he has to be able to physically jump out the way or something like that. No, you have to be relative in that aspect. He's still able to move, or he's still able to turn his head and perceive and react to Naruto's movements.
If you're able to react,
if that's all the argument that was being made here, then yes, he would have won that. Doesn't matter if he can't jump out of the way of it. He still proved that he has relative reactions to Naruto.
Yeah. Okay. Then I would say if this argument is in direct reference to reaction speed, then sure I'll grant you. I literally said that earlier. I would grant you that, sure. But if this is it's like speed in general, then no, because we clearly see.
It's just movement speed. He moves his body in accordance to
Yeah, it's
Dayton.
No,
speed
the
in
movement
general.
speed
He's
is in
getting
reference.
blitzed. Son of a.
I'm explaining
Listen.
that, like, if this is in reference to reactive speed, then I'll grant you the point. If that's what you're,
Oblivion, who are you to grant points? You're not even the judge of this
I'm
debate.
not okay. You don't need to take my judgment. You understand that, right?
Okay, thank you. Now,
Yeah.
can I?
Giving out my
If
own.
you're able,
There you go.
if you're able to react and move your body in accordance to someone's punch, you're able to like react him and able to make. Sorry, if you're able to react someone, you should be able relative to them.
You didn't
Like
argue that.
relativity.
You
No,
didn't
okay,
argue that. You
electric,
didn't
electric,
argue that.
electric,
No,
electric,
I'm not.
electric. The problem is, one, you didn't argue that way, and two, all this grants you
I said
that
relative.
hold on. All this grants you that Deidara can turn his head and like see people coming at him. He
And
can't
move
do
his
any
body.
other movement to get out of the way of it.
He can move his body, so that should be relative.
He can twist his head around.
And he moves his whole body. Mind you.
Yeah, he
I true.
twists
That's
his
what I was
body around.
arguing.
And he
I
doesn't
true.
move
That was what I
any
was
other part of his
arguing.
body. He just twists around. That does not
If
mean he
you-
can then jump out of the way of something.
Listen, if he's able to turn his whole body 9 degrees, like we see, like he turns his head
No,
around.
no, you didn't.
But
One, you did not explain like the full body thing.
I said he was able to react and turn around.
You just said he turned his head.
Did I? I thought I said I
Yeah,
turned
you
around.
said
No,
it's
you did not
totally
say he turned his whole body at a 90-degree angle. You did not say any of that. Like you just said to me just now.
Okay.
No,
That's silly.
not to my memory. And even if you did, all this
I
means
don't think so, yeah.
again, all this like this still just leads down to the point that Deidara can turn and look at something. That doesn't mean
Okay,
that
so
then he can like
that's
run
fine.
away from it, or that doesn't mean
That's
that then he
fine.
can run away from it or block
I'm
it.
fine with that. I'm fine with that.
So you agree that you got blitzed?
No, I'm fine with him being able to react and turn around and perceive shit.
Okay, can I give my actual what I'm saying right now? Because
No, airtiger, he does. He turns around and looks at Naruto.
Perceives and doesn't even like react him.
That's all he's arguing. He's saying that he reacted to Naruto.
I don't care if he's
Perceives
faster. I
Naruto, he
don't
doesn't
care.
even
Like
react to
arguing.
him.
That
He
doesn't
perceives him.
okay, airtiger. The physical movement in reaction to an attack is like reaction speed. He physically moves his body to turn around and look at Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Perceiving is literally just saying that whether my eyes themselves can keep up with something. So if Naruto runs from like in front of me to behind me and I can't see that at all, that would be perception speed. Right?
I'm kind of confused.
He's
on
saying
the
that he
stand.
turned
If you,
around
like,
and looked at Naruto. That'd be perception and reaction.
Excuse me, I don't want to like interrupt this because this has been going on for a minute now. But I'm kind of confused on the scan. Like, what's the context of this? Is Naruto literally just like jumping up from behind him while he's getting attacked by somebody else? Is Naruto like running behind him or something? Like,
it's like a clone or whatever. Like apparently, it's either like a clone or he just like jumped across like 30 trees. It's weird.
Okay.
Like
That's like I just sent that page before. We don't know.
Like he's focused. I'm pretty sure he's focused on like Kakashi or something, and then after Naruto comes from the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
So can I say something real quick?
Sure.
I don't think they're relative because yes, he moved his head. Obviously, I mean I can see that.
Okay, relative in terms of what? Relative
like
in terms
speed,
of what?
like movement speed, combat speed. Unless
What
that's
do you
not
mean by combat speed?
What are you
Okay,
saying
what do you mean
for
by
relative?
combat speed?
He did not move fast
What do you
enough
mean
to
by
react
combat
to it.
speed?
Sorry, movement speed. I meant movement speed.
Okay, what do you mean by movement speed? Like
He
define
did
it,
not
because
move fast enough. He did not move fast enough.
What part of his body?
Obviously, he.
Wait, hold on.
Because
Yo, what's up?
he did move his.
Okay, is this a
He did
blitz? Yes
move
or no?
like his
Look at the
body to turn
scan.
around.
Look at the scan of Naruto blitzing Deidara. Is this a blitz? Yes or no?
Which scan? Where is it?
Look at scan.
No, the question it was: is Deidara able to react because he's able to turn his body?
Look,
Is that like a reaction?
Where's the fucking scan?
Look in scans one.
Obviously reacting. Like, it's not.
Above the DC comment.
I just don't think they're. I don't think they're relative because he moved his head, but he did not move his entire body fast.
That's not what he's arguing. He's only arguing that he can make this same movement.
No, he's arguing that they're relative in speed.
He just said he'll go. Okay, yeah, react. That's still reaction speed.
No, are you talking? Okay, whatever, bro.
Well, Electric, why don't you explain your argument again? Like,
Yeah, sure. So my argument is, Naruto goes for like the blitz attempt, right? And Deidara gets a little symbol. He turns his body 90 degrees because you could see like his face, his back is facing towards him, and the next panel he's like body is facing towards him, and he's able to like turn around. I'm not saying he's able to block or like dodge one of his attacks. I'm saying he's relative because he's able to turn his body around when Naruto's like a tricep blitzing.
Okay, so are you acknowledging that it's protective blitz?
Sorry,
Or
can you
like,
repeat what you said?
Question for everyone.
Give us
are you
Because
gonna
like,
acknowledge it like as a perception blitz, or what are you trying to say with
do
this?
you
I'm trying to say
airtiger?
Deidara is
The answer,
Help
relative
me. Can you
because
help
he's
me?
able to turn his body around and
the
not
answer is
to
pretty
land a head
simple.
on him.
It wouldn't be a blitz no matter what. Do you know why?
Why?
There's one of two things are the case. Either he did technically make a movement, which therefore means his speed is one movement, therefore that is reaction speed. Reaction speed is one movement. So yes, 90 degrees is enough to count as reaction speed. The other thing would be, even though Naruto hit him, Deidara was obviously off guard. There's no way you're not for
He didn't
Deidara to
mention
react to that.
that.
Deidara would have to do several. Deidara would
I
have to do
did
two
He
after
mentioned
that.
it
movements.
after it. Not doing.
Deidara would have to do two movements in the time Naruto did one. Because he'd have to turn around and then move his hand or move something. So that's two movements.
Even getting rid of the off guard thing, because that wasn't mentioned during the argument, right?
Oh,
Even getting
wasn't it?
rid
I
of the
didn't know.
off
He just
guard
asked me
thing,
if it was a blitz.
yeah, I understand.
Again, no,
Like
hold
even
on,
getting rid of the off.
hold
He
on.
technically made a
Electric,
movement.
electric.
You
I
said
have a
90
question.
degrees.
Are you talking about movement speed, reaction speed? What are you talking about with
Y'all
relative?
not the, okay. You keep asking him that, but y'all not one of the you three, Air Tiger, Darwin, or Electric, have correctly defined those terms. Y'all keep mashing them together.
Yeah,
To be able
this,
to
You have to
The
react,
definition
correctly
of
define the
describe.
terms
no,
for him
to
to
be able to,
answer
okay,
correctly.
I'm
no,
talking,
guys, you're
okay.
confusing movement speed with reaction speed.
Yeah, because y'all
Yeah,
like put
yeah,
like
I'm
There's a
moving
movement
my
and
difference between
time
combat.
against
movement and,
everyone.
God,
Hold
dude,
on.
this debate
No,
Movement
is
y'all
speed
said
absolutely
is speed
combat
trash,
and
at
bro.
which
movement
you
were the same
This
thing
is
rush
a
earlier as well with
horrible
the body
debate.
flicker point.
is a movement.
So in this case, he's saying movement as in just like any movement of your body.
Oh, that's
Sure,
reaction.
relative and
It's a
that,
one
then
movement.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Reaction is one
okay. So,
movement.
so that's all. Then the point is
I
done.
didn't know like the definition of what he was talking about. That's why everyone was confused.
Well, he explained that a few minutes ago. But
Yeah,
I
like
agree.
Deidara did a movement. So I don't see why this would matter.
Boy,
This point really
He
doesn't
goes
mean
to
much because
electric.
he still can't get out of the way of anything. But like, I mean, I guess he
Like
can
He
like.
you
wouldn't
don't
need. He
even make
wouldn't
a
need to get
point.
out of the. He wouldn't need to get out of the way. He would hit from behind.
No, I'm saying like this isn't gonna like this really doesn't help for the debate much because he can't like do any other movement. He's just gonna look at the punch.
Yeah, no, the point goes to
That's so
electric, but
ridiculous.
like I just
what?
didn't realize the full
What?
Before
concept
I get
of that.
Why does it
Air
go to
Tiger,
electric? Wait, hold up.
Air Tiger. He
Nah.
turns around and he looks at Naruto getting ready to hit him. That's a reaction.
that's reactions, right?
That's what he was saying from the
Yeah, so
beginning,
you're gonna
right?
be good to debate Gian tomorrow.
You talking to me? Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta be good to debate Gian.
yeah.
I lost to Spencer, so it's you and Gian to decide who debates either Wook or Air Tiger.
Wait, I thought I'd debate Spencer after what?
No, you'll debate Spencer. Oh no, you debate no. Sorry, you debate Spencer. Sorry, you'll debate Spencer. My mistake. Yeah, you versus. Yeah, I got fucked up by Spencer. You debate Spencer. My mistake.
Okay, so since we're finally off that point, I'll repost my feeling.
Son of a
So,
bitch. Okay.
so
Nonsense.
Deidara, I'm talking about the Deidara like that fought Sasuke, not the Deidara that we just showed in the scan, right? So Deidara above this, like way above this Deidara, which is able to react to Naruto and turn his head, and then sorry, which should be above Kakuzu because he's able to like blitz Kakuzu, or not necessarily blitz, but he's able to like hit him with Ross and Shuriken. Shit. You find that?
1 second. Why is the amp that happens doing what's it called? The go
Yo, can
off?
y'all pause this debate for a second so I can go grab a drink because my throat is dry, bro. Either that or I still can like judge for now, but I gotta.
How long? How long will it take?
One of the two, bro.
Like 30 seconds?
Hey, Isuru,
What?
let's debate.
Man, do that shit later, man. We're doing
I'm
it
like
later.
apparently supposed to be like a backup judge right now, so no. And you suck. So.
Damn, like,
Oops.
oh, okay, that's kind of funny, but main point. Give Darwin like 30 seconds. We can run this back up. Ah, man. I should have made it clear that we should do one scale. Commands on his fourth fucking scale.
Okay, so who's debating who? I'm very confused.
Me versus Electric. Who's that? My boy Connor? Yeah, it is. What's up?
Electric, you
Yeah.
wanna debate me on the same topic a different
Potentially.
Kakuzu versus
day? Alright,
Deidara.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
That's
You don't have to do it today. We could do it a different day. Because you're gonna
Yeah,
be going for like
it's like
Yeah, afterwards
By
we
the
have
time
to
this will be
go.
over, it's gonna be like 1 a.m. So.
1
Yeah,
a.m.
you've
You
been
think
trying
you
to.
got another 45 minutes in ya, bro? Nigga, bro,
Y'all
I
could
got
like
shit to
wrap
do
this
in the
up in
next.
like 5 minutes,
You know, it
bro.
depends on
Okay,
how
hold
long it
on. How
takes.
about okay? Agree. Okay, agree. This is like the last scale. Can you agree to that?
I'm not agreeing to that.
Bruh, this is your fourth scale. We shouldn't be going on to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8. Like, come on now. We should have a limit here.
Okay, so
And it's
I'll
almost
say
been
like
3 hours, G. Like, it's 2 hours and 19 minutes now. Like, fuck.
on one at like 1 o'clock. If it goes until 1 o'clock, we can like conclude and shit.
Yo,
Bro,
you did not just say one, bro.
nigga, yo. 15 minutes, yo. 12:30, G. I'm not here for another 45 minutes.
Then we better get this shit over with. Okay. Anyways, are
15
you back,
minutes.
Darwin?
Agree
Yeah,
to
I'm back.
15
I'm
minutes.
here.
Okay. So
Agree to
are you?
15 minutes.
So
Agree to 15 minutes.
yo.
Agree to 15
So
Yo,
what?
minutes.
either this.
So,
Hold on. Either this, like, we can stop the debate and continue tomorrow, or y'all can agree to draw if he's gonna get off.
no, I'm not gonna continue this
Nothing.
debate tomorrow. This is AIDS.
Nah, we're
This is
finishing
so
this
bad.
tonight, but I want you
This
to
is
agree
so
this is the
bad.
Alright,
last scale.
okay.
I'm not
Then
gonna
let's go.
continue this later.
Alright, continue. Go.
Listen.
Alright.
So why is so you're fine? Are you fine with KM0 above Deidara?
Yes.
Are you fine with that?
My god, okay, so
Sorry, not above Deidara. Sorry, above Kakuzu. Sorry.
shit. So my argument here, my next argument is why is the zero QB amp dude that's from the what's it called Gawa arc above base Naruto from the fight with Kakuzu? Could that Naruto trains
Can you show me him training?
you're well during that time period he trains to do a Rasengan Shuriken?
Yeah, Ross. Why does the Ross training for Ross and Shuriken amp his combat speed? Because this, sorry, not amp his speed. Sorry, because this is like my speed
It's
scale.
overall stats.
And why does training to learn a new jutsu amp his speed?
I say specifically the saying that Shogun amps all his stats because he was doing training for all of his stats. He had to increase his strength.
Can you show
You
me that?
notice?
Because I'm pretty sure he just trained to learn a new jutsu. Can you show me like I'm training to amp all his stats?
Oh my god, let me finish my point. When he does his Rasengan Shuriken, he's low-key amping up all his stats at the same time. We know this based on the simple factor of him like just hitting the waterfall over time, and then he's able to cut the whole waterfall, knowing that, in other words, his chakra
Why
is
does
stronger.
standing still and cutting a waterfall mean he
Oh
gets
my,
faster?
no my. Okay, I'm saying that he overall got stronger. Cause that's chakra control. Chakra control relates to everything, all your stats.
So you're saying because he's able to cut a waterfall, he got faster?
Oh my god. I'm saying because over time he was able to eventually cut a waterfall implies that his chakra control got stronger. Chakra
So why would
control
that
is oh my. Can I
equivalent
finish the
to
point,
speed?
bro? Can I finish what I'm saying, G?
I'm not seeing why this is relevant for his
Oh
speed.
my
You can show me.
god, yo, can I finish my point, G?
Sure.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. If his chakra control got stronger, and as we know in the Naruto Force, everything is based on chakra control, your AP, your speed, everything. Can you boost your speed with chakra? One example, we know this by freaking, what's it called? The teleportation thing or whatever. The main point, it amps all his stats because he has stronger chakra control. That's my general point here.
Okay, so why does chakra control amp your speed?
Do you need me to send you like a thing of like I don't know V1 like Hage showing that chakra control amped up his speed, amped up his strength?
No, I want you to show me in the case of Naruto right here training, why this would make him faster.
Because he has better chakra control, better chakra
And I
control
literally, okay, you're
increases
just
your speed
repeating
and
what I
strength.
said. Why would better chakra control mean you faster? In like the case of
Like
Naruto training right here, not the Raikage. In the case of Naruto.
like I just answered you. Better chakra control increases your stats, which I gave you
Yeah, I'm
examples.
asking why it does that.
Because I already said everything in Naruto is based on chakra control.
Okay, can you show me a scan of it saying that you get faster if you learn how to control your chakra better?
It's implied. Never stated. It's implied just by simple feats. For example, the Raikage. Better chakra control increased the speed.
Okay, I'm not talking about the Raikage here. I'm saying in this
using
case,
Raikage as an analogy.
why would Naruto get faster by learning how to control his chakra to cut a waterfall. You never shown any proof of why it would get faster. You just said Rikage. Show me why Naruto would get his stats would be better by training his chakra control. Okay.
So are you agreeing that like chakra control increases your stats?
I'm asking you to show me why it does.
That's why I brought up the example of the Ikage. Better chakra control has been shown to increase.
Why would that all? Okay, so just send me a scan for Rikage, where he gets better chakra control or whatever, and he gets faster at saving.
V1. That's better.
What does it say? Like,
I mean, what does it say? V1 is him showing, is him
okay,
representing his
just
chakra.
post that. Post it. I don't want to like talk about a scan. I don't even know if I'm like pretending to post it.
Okay, shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already said.
I'll give you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yo, why is Yidis staff in the server?
Who?
Yidis.
I don't know who Yidis is.
Like, Yidis is one of your staff. You don't even know who that is? He's really a staff.
Oh, that's one of Muse's friends. I only know like half my staff.
Yeah, why is he on your staff though?
Because Muse put him down. I don't mind. I trust Muse.
I don't trust Yidis, but whatever.
Why he nuke his over or something?
Like I hear him talking about nuking shit and stuff. Anyways, you could before like you just finish this debate before you talk about that.
Yeah.
You could post this game.
I can send him something of the way Kage going V1 that amps up his speed.
No, I'm not asking about the cloak amping speed. I'm asking the chakra control amping speed.
Yeah, you do realize the V1 is him controlling chakra around his body, which amps up his speed, right?
No, that's him just using a jutsu, a technique that puts lightning chakra that amps his stats around him.
Yes,
that's not him. That's okay. That's not. No. That's two different things. That's two different things.
No?
Wait,
yes
the
or no?
case.
Is he not using
Listen.
chakra to amp up his speed? Yes or no? It's a yes or no.
That's complete. Can I talk? Or are you just gonna bombard me?
Yes or
okay.
no?
So in this case, Naruto gets chakra control, right?
Yes.
And you're saying that it amps his stats, and then in the case you're presenting, it's referring to a cloak that amps. That's a technique that amps your it's like a multiplier. It's like a cloak that amps your stats. It is not. Where does it say that the cloak gives him better chakra control? You could show me that. And like because of said chakra control amp, he's faster. You could show me that.
Repeat that last 10 seconds for me, please.
Okay, so can you show me where it says in the V1 like data book or whatever you're getting, where because he's because he gets better chakra control in V1, it also amps his speed in particular, or his stats because of the chakra control.
Jesus, 12 AM 20.
Okay, so this has been like 3 minutes now since you've been getting a scan, so I'll give you another 2. Until like 12:25.
You know, homie, I really don't care. I'm just gonna concede GG, alright? Fuck.
That's it?
Yeah, man, because
so
I'm
what
not
am I
arguing
putting
for you with another 15, 20, 30 fucking minutes, dude. Like, it's been